Yeah, fuck. This is like the first one I've done in a week.
Yeah, your
Fucking
channel has
failing,
been.
dude.
I've been looking too. Like, when's that Bogdan gonna stream again?
Yeah, it's like all the days that I normally stream, which is usually something like Wednesdays and like Thursdays usually.
Yeah,
And
midweek.
this day, and it's like the wife's been off, so just kind of been hanging out with the fam. So
See how you are.
Yep. Did you watch that Stovey stuff? God dang, that stuff is hilarious.
I did not watch it at all. I started playing it, but then I was talking and thinking about this game, and I didn't turn it back on. I'll probably watch it later.
Yeah, just the random crowd work that he does is all kinds of badass. First time I went to Revolution Hall though. That's a pretty neat place.
I don't even know what that is.
It's literally like an auditorium in a high school. Where it's like
Oh, okay.
Revolution Hall is what it's called, and yeah, it like seats like 800 people, so it's like a super personal show.
Nick, we only get that roll to raise our skills at the end of the adventure.
It's it's at the keeper's discretion, but it's like at the end of a branch, or
Right.
I'm basically in between chapters is when I plan to do it.
Okay. So I definitely want to be raising up my stuff. I got to figure out a niche skill that we don't have covered.
If we were doing that after every session or two, like you guys would be maxed out by no time at all.
Yeah, especially since that's what happened in the very first few sessions of Stars. It's like we did like 2 things and the guys were level 5 because it took us like 50 sessions. You know what I mean? I was just giving them 3 XP at the end every night, and then I realized, wait a minute, it took 4 sessions and they're level 5 already, halfway to max. I slowed it down a little bit, didn't I, Derek?
Yeah, a little bit, because
the
it was
XP
like, well, yeah, we haven't gained XP in like, what was it, like 5 or 6 sessions straight. And then all of a sudden, hey, you guys get XP this time around. Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay. Like, holy crap! I'm trying to freaking wake up. Ended up coming home from the show like at 4, and ended up just like pretty much plopping my ass right in bed and like napping, and it was too long of a nap.
Yep. You went into deep sleep, man.
Yeah.
Never go full deep sleep. I don't know what the correct nap length is. I'm not gonna lie.
Like 2 hours. Like anything less than 2 hours is good, but once you go beyond that, then it's like, yeah, then you're kind of fucked.
I feel pretty rotten after naps of any length. Like they feel so like when you're ready for a nap, it's like, oh man, I'm ready for a nap, and you take a nap, and then no matter how long it is, whether it's 20 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour or 2 hours, I'm always just like, oh, the fuck did I do that for? Life sucked.
Yeah, it's always how quickly you can recover, I guess. So, oh man.
What was Angel's guy a professor of? Do you guys know?
Archaeology.
What did he have?
That doesn't provide any
history?
input on artifacts, right?
He didn't provide any backstory.
No, he really didn't.
I just know that he's going for the whole Indiana Jones thing. So I'm interpreting that in terms of like he knows a lot about archaeology in terms of like finding artifacts and potentially identifying like this is Egyptian or this is this and this is this, but not necessarily understanding like the full history behind like each culture or anything like that.
So it's showing that a couple of my skills still have the yellow dots.
That's because you've successfully used them since you leveled up.
Yeah, we used them last time, Derek. Remember, we were shooting and you were taking pictures.
Oh, so okay, so that kind of just like it logs that until you do the next level thing, and then we just kind of like
right.
Okay,
so after each chapter, we'll go back through and do that level thing.
Oh, okay.
Which, in all honesty, this chapter could be ended tonight or in like 4 weeks. It all depends on literally what you guys are doing.
And how quickly we do not devolve, right?
We're devolving.
Yeah, I mean, devolving could do a lot.
Just keep shawarma out of it. That's all I'm saying. That's
it's so fucking funny.
History. Derek, what's your guy's history like? Or just his history skill?
Pretty much max. He's pretty baller in history. 75.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, and you got a 70. I can look at your character. Am I not supposed to be looking at other people's characters?
Why not?
I don't give a shit if you guys look at each other's characters.
Okay, I don't know. Like I can't. Yeah. Okay.
I just assign permissions to the player folder.
Yeah, players can look at the.
Like, I don't think you have control over their stuff, but I think you guys can look in metagame.
Does our sanity ever go back down or recover, or does it just keep on growing until we eventually just like lose our shit?
Good question.
Well, I mean, it drops. It drops as you guys go. It all depends on what you do in the interim sessions, and if you actually take time to try to
seek help.
To seek help. And I don't think any of you actually decided to seek help. So it's you're still just as fucked up. Except for that one time I railroaded you with German psychologists.
Yeah. Thanks. You're a pretty intimidating fella too, it looks like, Derek. You haven't intimidated anybody yet, dog.
Oh, what do you mean? It's my ego. That's
yeah, but you got the skills
to back up have you read that? No, I don't need to. I fucking know everything.
All right, your mission for tonight is to intimidate an NPC using your skill.
I intimidate Briscoe to shut the fuck up.
That's actually an interesting way to get each other to use different skills.
To make you to like use the voice on each other with the intimidation.
Your objective tonight is to fucking do this.
Yeah, you got to use that skill tonight, dude. You took it, use it.
Freaking Mar sending me all these freaking pictures of his painted minis, rubbing it in and about He's a fucking damn good mini painter. I will say that.
Well, he's got a really nice air gun or airbrush.
Not air. That fucking cheater.
Yeah, and it's very easy when you have one of those. It's so easy to put on even coats of paint. It's not even fair. The details you still have to do with your brush, but when you can.
I really want one, but I have nowhere to put it.
I want one too, but I would never use it. And when I did use it, I wouldn't enjoy it, so I'm not ever gonna get one. I just suck at mini paint. I don't want to say I suck at mini paint. I just don't enjoy it. It feels like a chore to me.
One of the things I did learn recently is rather than buying paints like regular paints and mixing them down to thin them out, just buy airbrush paints because they're pre-thinned.
How about that? I did not know that. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I had somebody at a game shop tell me that, and I was like, I'm going to have to try that.
I was just talking to Cade just this afternoon about painting the Battletech miniatures. I said, "You want to paint? You want to learn how to paint these miniatures?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you opened it up.
Well, I've got everything. I've got a nice set of brushes. The only thing I don't have right now is base coat because those cans of base coat go bad after 5 or 7 years, apparently.
Well, now you just pretty much like, you do the painting a single miniature as you walk them through. It's like, all right, Cade, now do all these other hundreds of miniatures.
Exactly.
The world is your oyster. That's
yeah. I mean, fuck it, right? I'm not going to paint them, so I might as well let him paint them, even if it's ugly or
yeah,
whatever.
no shit, right? Do it.
Why not? That's better than just gray plastic. And you know what? I bet you they won't be. I bet you the first couple will be like iffy, but then he'll get better at it, and they'll probably be pretty decent.
Just get that, dude. Like seriously, get the wash. Throw the wash on there, and it looks fucking amazing, no matter what colors you decide.
Yeah, if you learn how to just do dry brushing, like that alone will improve your way your miniatures look. Like,
see, and then you can double the awesomeness by throwing a wash on there and then dry brushing.
Yes, that's right.
Base coat, wash, dry brush, done. Looks good from 3 to 6 feet away.
That's exactly what you want. That's
use that dark shade stuff, that army painter, the dip method.
Yeah, we even got to get together and do the. We got to do the Necromunda thing, man. We at least got to. You have all that stuff that's 3D printed. We definitely got to use it.
It's not painted, but I mean,
who cares?
It's all in a tub.
Yeah, who fucking cares? That's just fucking do it. See if it's actually see if it's something that we even want to move forward with. It's like, oh, is this something that we want to regularly do or not? And
I spent a shit ton of time actually painting and like doing up these cargo containers. Like I dented them and put like bullet dents and ricochet dents in them, and then I printed out like these fake sci-fi cargo labels, and I pasted them onto the side, and then I like hit them with like steel wool to like tatter them up and make them look all shitty and stuff. And I was feeling really good about it, and then after that I was like, I don't really feel like doing much of the other paintings.
Yeah, because I mean, you have a couple gangs. Even Zeke over there can leech off of one. So at least get some 1v1v1 last man standing shit, which I'll be the first to die always. I don't care. More time for me to drink.
I'll fight you for that.
Game Workshop games cannot be predicted in such a way. They don't work. They don't work like that.
Slaves are predicted in such ways.
I mean, especially when you play with people that aren't like seasoned vets and don't have like predefined tactics and shit.
Yeah, you just, and even if you do, like I have, like it's same is true in like Blood.
You're at the whim of the dice. That's
yeah. You can have the greatest plan in the world, but when the dice don't got your back, they don't got your back.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
In Blood Bowl, you don't just get punched in the face though. You get, your entire team gets their head chopped off.
Yeah.
It's like word.
Oh, I'm going to move over here. Oh, you fell and broke your leg. Sorry. That guy's
more
done.
Of an endurance contest to the end than it is than like winning. The only teams that win are the teams that stay alive.
Yeah.
Like if you play a game and you lose and you don't lose 4 players, then you've won. You're the winner. That can be such a brutal game. It's such tactically it's such a good, satisfying game. I like games like that. But just you're in a league, you go 3-0, and then you play one. You have one bad game, and your 3 star players are dead, and 2 other guys have got injuries that make their agility go down or their armor value go down. Basically makes them useless. And you still have options. You can play that small team, and just hire mercenaries for free, but I don't know. It's pretty discouraging when it happens.
Yeah.
You just get stomped, and all of a sudden the world is pain. I'm trying to figure out how to turn the brightness on this damn monitor. I can't find the right button. That's what she said.
No, she said you've been pushing buttons all night.
So have you actually got a new desk yet, Zeke, or is that still that one that's there?
I got it. Yeah, I got a new desk, and after I was building it, I was like, "What have I done? I can't move this desk ever again. Like it's built into this room." And
oh, really?
I'm like,
did you do the
I was going to work on the floor. What's that?
Did you do the sit stand?
Nope.
Should have did the sit stand.
I thought about it, but there was a really nice corner desk. It was like half off down at wherever the hell we went, Office Depot. So I got that instead.
Ah, word.
Maybe not really nice, but
A lot better than
nicer than
what
I
you had. Yeah.
Yeah, that other one I had was a real piece of shit. It was like a $60, you know what I mean? It was like 60
Yeah.
bucks at Walmart when I bought it. And I remember I bought it the day I moved into that house over there. I bought it. I was like, I need a new desk. We couldn't afford shit, so we went and got the cheapest piece of shit we could find. And it lasted the whole time I was there. It was just really gross, and the paint wore off. It was just. Ugh.
Does it actually give you enough room for another one of those IKEA shelves to the side of you, or is?
I have that one.
Can it fit another one?
The electric panel's right there, so I don't.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
No, I'll put. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to put the other shelf out in the garage, but I may have to. It doesn't really, as long as you keep things like in the containers and.
Yeah.
They don't do too bad. Like I've never had a game go bad that stayed in the box, that stayed in the garage.
That's true. I would still insulate it though before you do that.
Well, I would just need to insulate it by the end of the summer. It'll be fine. It'll be fine out there during the summer. It's just when it starts getting, it's the temperature changes and the moisture that really. So I guess on really humid days, it'll still. That's what happened to my Horus Heresy game. I think I tried playing it out there on a really humid day when Josh came over like several years ago, and the board was just warped. And I left it out, and the board was already kind of warped when I got it because I bought it used, and then I left it out overnight. And I went out the next day, and it was just like.
Did it still do it? Did it still do that with like Conan? Because Conan's always was pretty much sitting out in your garage, right?
No, and that's one of the games I have left out there that is my evidence that I use for it doesn't really fuck up anything inside the box. Like the box itself is enough to keep the stuff inside protected, because I left Conan out there for 5 years, I didn't break it in. And that other game, that other Civilization game I left out there for even longer. That was out there from day one. The day I moved in, I don't even know where I got that game. I have no idea. I've never played it.
I don't know. I know Mar bought it. I don't know if that's actually Mar's copy, but I know Mar had it.
I don't know. It may be. It probably is. In all honesty, I probably somehow ended up with it because. A lot of his stuff was at my mom and dad's old house, and I was in and out of that house too. And
okay,
you know how possessions in that house were back then. It was fluid, kind of. Things come in, things go out. You don't always know where everything is at. But
right? Yeah, it's
somebody
like
somewhere.
Some of the stuff probably on my shelf might be yours. It's like, hey, I have like Mage Ascension. I never bought Mage Ascension.
I got a copy of that. That reminds me, you didn't get your card. Half of them I need to put into little boxes. I haven't done that yet. But.
Okay, yeah, just throw them into boxes, and one of the days that I go work from the office and everything, I'll stop by.
There you go.
It's usually like Thursdays and Fridays I'm in the office, so it might be like Friday afternoon or something.
That's the perfect time to come, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much. What's up, Josh?
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Oh, good.
All good. Hey, I found the little monitor clip for that webcam. I've got it here somewhere. It's in my drawer.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
So are you actually fully unpacked now, Zeke, or are you still unpacking? That's
not even close to fully unpacked. It's depressing. I'm getting worried that we're never gonna get unpacked.
Well, the stuff that stays in boxes, you don't need it after a while. Then just like pretty much either put it out in the garage or go throw it to Goodwill. Don't even look in the box. Just we haven't looked in this box. We don't need it. We have everything we need. Get it the fuck out of here. That's
I've already secretly retired a few boxes that people don't know. Oh, this is going. This is just. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's a box of sheets that have been in the closet folded for like 7 years and never seen the light of day.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how it's gonna look when I come over and visit. Now I saw the empty house, and let's see how it looks once you have it all homey now.
Yeah, we're still nesting and figure everything out. Like,
yep.
It's the bed. We've been focusing on the bedrooms, like the kids' bedrooms. We got rugs. Yeah, we went and bought a couple of rugs for the kids' bedroom. you know, and then some furniture. Went to fucking St. Vincent de Paul and found this like 4-piece set with like like this really nice fucking dresser with a big mirror and like a nightstand, and then one of the tall standing closet things, boudoirs or whatever they're called, armoires, whatever.
Yep.
Boudoirs.
Boudoir.
Isn't the boudoir the whorehouse? Well, my daughter's got a boudoir.
It is
over there,
now.
guys.
I have a new armoire in my boudoir.
Just do me a favor. If you're ever gonna throw out any lights, send it Josh's way.
Yeah, no kidding. Josh,
He really needs that clip. He's going.
Yep. This fucking thing, dude.
Don't you have like a? There you go.
It's good enough.
Like a water bottle. Like if you have like a water bottle, like take.
I don't
water-
really. I don't have enough room.
Not even for a water bottle.
Dude, my water bottle's like a 64-ounce one. It's huge.
Yeah, but the mouth of it is probably.
Yeah,
if
but
you
I
take
don't
the
have
lid
room on my
off, you can-
desk.
Oh.
What's
Well,
that?
you
Is
don't
it,
got room-
is it actually that
That's
color?
not
in
a
your-
water
in your-
bottle, dude. That's a water kegerator.
Mhm.
That's a hell of an ambiance you got there, Josh. That's
I
You
don't
got a
know
blue
why.
filter on.
I don't know why everything's showing up blue on it, but my red sticker looks green. I don't know what I did, but
It's like
blue.
a Tarantino. Like halfway through, Josh is gonna get shot, and then all of a sudden it's gonna switch colors.
Nope. I don't know how to turn the filter off. So you guys, I'm just gonna be blue.
Caspar, what's up, Dave?
Time to eat. As Jean-Claude Van Damme once said.
I just want to eat.
I just want to eat.
I was gonna say Josh didn't say shit. He just bounced.
I gotta no.
It's like, fuck you. I got a burrito. I'm out.
No burrito. I'm in the middle of fasting right now. No burritos tonight.
No, what? Fasting time, huh?
Yep.
Uh-oh. My
You doing a blood test tomorrow, or you just doing it for fun?
Yeah, just funsies. No, I mean, yeah, just doing it for. I've been trying to fast like once a week if I can help it.
Nice.
I did 48 hours last week, trying to go for 48 again. I'm getting close to 24 right now. And tomorrow's the we'll see about tomorrow.
Not me. I'm getting my chow on right now.
Oh shit.
Did you say you were fasting, Josh? I'm sorry, I didn't hear any of that. I was.
Yeah. I said I'm no burritos tonight.
No burrito.
Fasting's up. I love fasting. Actually, I hate it.
Mhm.
For every burrito you don't eat, I'll eat 3. I don't.
Oh, I eat pretty big burritos too, man. That'd be, if you can down 3, that'd be impressive.
Mooch to the goose, man. That's
Forget about it.
Hazy.
You got
pale
one
ale.
left to live. You can't waste it fasting.
If I want my life to live, my one life to live to last longer, fasting is not a bad idea sometimes.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Words of wisdom.
Hey, Ange, you like the little display? You probably can't see it. I'm really tiny, but I got your books out here. I actually couldn't find your big book, so I went and got the other
too
2
small.
books.
All right, nice.
Here, I'll display. Here, let me display them here real quick.
Yep. Oh, it reminds me. Yeah. That means I gotta go.
Can I?
get some
I gotta
drugs.
mess around with this later.
Drugs, yeah, I'm all for it.
Reminds me, I
Death
need
of
to go take
Anna.
my drugs.
I'm trying so hard to stay in the picture. All right. Blatant commercialism over.
Hold on one sec. I'll be right back.
I need to refill my beer really quick.
I had my son get me one before he went to bed.
Oh man, what a good boy. Is it a gummies night or is it a vaporizer night?
Both? What do you mean?
Oh, brother, you're fasting. You can't do either.
I can't like this.
I don't think that was part of his fasting rule.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
It is
I
now.
haven't smoked. I'm contemplating not smoking. We'll see.
All right. Well,
So you're not
if you
drinking or
wanna-
smoking?
No,
Oh, we're gonna annoy you so bad.
I might smoke. We'll see.
You might have to.
Don't annoy me. I grew up around you drunk bastards. What do you mean?
I got a
Oh, okay.
old chicken, and one of my buddies brought me in a bunch of black morels, fresh chicken sandwich with some black morels,
Oh,
cheese, avocado, maybe a little bacon on there.
Sounds
you
pepperoni.
Horrible.
literally ruined morels with avocado in the same freaking sandwich. What the fuck's the matter
might
with
be
you?
good.
That's
Oh, I'm sure it's good.
no, it's not.
Don't you worry, Deke. It's good.
Morels,
That's,
fucking good anything.
don't you worry.
Don't you worry your pretty little head.
For every chicken morel sandwich you don't eat, I will eat 3.
Oh man, wife came home. What was it Friday afternoon with two full cases of Fuzztail. So I'm good to go for like 4 days.
Deke, I'm a little concerned. Once we're out of this case and the next case, we only got one more case.
Did
The beer situation is getting grim.
It's getting critical.
you get some summer solstice up there, Range?
No, I can't find that distributor. It must be going through Columbia or everything, or else it just, I don't know.
I think we got ours through fucking Bigfoot, if I remember right.
What brewery was that? Anderson's or whatever?
Anderson Valley.
I have the entire Bigfoot catalog in there.
What kind of
Maybe like
rifles did they use in the 20s?
Was Springfield 1903.
Get some lever
Most
actions in
likely.
there.
Well, I'm trying to think because I think the 1903 was when was the World War II rifle. I can't remember if they used it during before that. Though.
Wasn't the Garand the World War II rifle?
Yeah,
M1. Yeah.
it's the M1 Garand and then the 1903. I think it's a 1903. I gotta look it up now.
We just rock the BAR. That's it.
I can. What can I? I don't have machine gun. I just have rifle. I have rifles and shotgun at 50 and handgun at 75.
MBAR.
Yeah, the Springfield M1903 was the official United States Army rifle or military rifle for 1903 to 1936.
Blue filter.
I don't see it on here, in either book.
I just looked it up on Wikipedia. It's probably just classified as a rifle.
Yeah, I'm trying to which one. Like, there's a Springfield musket.
There you go, a musket. That's what you carry around. You shoot it at point blank and you still miss. That's
The 303 Lee Enfield, the Garand M1, Colonel Moron's air rifle. It's probably not pronounced moron, but let's see. The Investigator's Handbook has got the mostly these are all modern. And when they say M4, what are they talking about? Is that the Garand?
M4.
I'm looking in the Investigator's Handbook, and under assault rifles, there's a gun just called an M4.
Well, M4 is like a cold M4.
I don't know. Just
Is
an
that's
M4,
that's like present day shit.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. It fires in single shot or bursts of 3. So yeah, that's a modern. Burst of 3 is a modern thing. They didn't have bursts of 3 in the 20s. Is what I'm getting at.
In Borderland.
Would that? Do you think that Springfield would be basically The Garan. God damn it! How do you say that? I want to learn how to.
Garan? I thought it was a Gran. I could be mistaken, but
Garand. Okay, we'll say Garand. Two die 6 plus 4.
whole black screen. Not seeing shit yet.
Oh yeah.
America.
Did the screen change for you guys?
It just went to a black screen, so I don't have it says I don't have a token on the screen. So.
Oh damn. Okay.
Turn vision on. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at
Shameless plug.
Nice. Excellent.
Nice guys, real nice.
Is that the proper order of that?
Well, I think they take place in different eras.
I thought one
think
of
so.
them was like a prequel, but
No, I think you're right. I think that's the order he wrote them in.
yeah.
Right, Ange?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like to read things in the order.
I just
that they're
guessed.
written. You guessed right. You have chosen wisely.
Next one.
Oh
Let's get
man.
some preview concepts of my next cover art from my artist tonight.
Angel, you're real hard to hear.
Supposed to get some concept art tonight from my cover artist.
Oh, nice.
Hey, did
Nice.
that little image of swamp icons I sent you some time ago help out?
I think so.
You were making maps, and I was looking through the map making forums, and I go on, and there was one in there with a hand drawn like little icons that you could either use in tiles or use as inspiration for
I think I
hand-drawn.
used one of them off that thing.
They're just for ideas, just different ways you could draw your swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys remember?
That's always the opening question. What
I remember we got to apartment.
I actually watched the
and-
replay the other day.
Oh,
Sorry,
studying
Josh,
the
go ahead.
film, huh? Studying film.
Last thing I remember was dangling
So you guys-
Josh by his ankles into the pit of death.
Oh, that's what we should have done. You shouldn't have dove off the thing. We should have, dangled you by your ankles and dropped
Why?
you.
Dude, I crushed that guy.
You're right, but it would have been more in thematic. What would have been traditional?
Hopefully, didn't crush him to death, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's right.
Jumped on this fucking guy, fucking crushed him to death.
We probably got to get the fuck out of here. There's probably cops coming.
Yep,
I mean,
I bet you they think they're going to be more of those showing up of people getting crushed to death.
I don't think I brought a car. I don't think I brought my car either. I think I was. I think I was with
You
Ange.
didn't say you brought one. You just
Yeah,
said you were with
zero.
Angel.
Yeah, we probably just walked or took a cab or something.
Just strolling down the alley. Wrong fucking alley.
Cereal crushed by some huge fucking guy.
That's right. Josh came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet though. Failed the first roll, pushed it, rolled a 1. So good.
So I remember it was what was it, like the whole like Roger Carlyle group thing, right? The whole expedition group, and
Just curious if you guys remember like what was happening in the scene before we stopped.
What's his name was on the floor? Maybe dead.
He was dead.
Oh, he was.
he was.
alive.
I tried to give him first aid, but I either failed or he was already dead. I can't remember.
I was in
I
a
think I
haze
failed
of
and he was dead.
feeling like a badass for jumping and crushing that dude. So it's
Okay, I want to search his body real quick since we got to leave. I'm just going to search his body and try to take any journals or any,
wait, we
you
had
know,
a
anything
fight,
that
right?
looks
And then they
anything that
already
looks
jumped
like
out
it
the
might be
window?
pertinent. He had information about the Carlisle group. That's why we were here. So
Yeah.
I'm going to search him for that info.
Okay, are you searching just his persons, or are you examining everything in the room?
This is his room,
Like,
right?
you're in a hotel room, but I mean, just to kind of understand like what depth you're going to here. Is it just
Well,
like a rush job, or are you taking a couple minutes to search everything, or are you just like rifling through his pockets?
I want to be as thorough as I can be, while also being as swift as I can be, if that makes any sense. Because as soon as we hear sirens, you know, we got to go. Like, right? Because I mean, we just had a shootout in the side of the hotel. We killed, you know, we got a guy. We're about to kidnap somebody. You know, so and Josh is down 5 stories below. So I guess for me, I was
you're sorry, just to not to stomp on you or anything like that, but just a piece of information that you may or may not know about the 1920s. They did not have a radio system for the police in the 1920s, so it is all word of mouth and all telephone.
right. It takes so long, so we're not in that big of a hurry. In that case, I want to search this person first. And if anybody else wants to search around, maybe I said to fucking Jameson, search over there, or point at some dressers or something.
Yeah,
Like
desks, whatever. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, search. I'll tell everybody to search. And you know,
I'm not there. I'm gonna be searching.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
We'll get to you, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of figured. I just.
probably one of you should yell down there to Josh to. I don't know. What should we tell him
Pull
to do?
himself up by his bootstraps, and
I'm sure that'll work. That'll be good.
Okay, so fucking my wife's trying to ruin my game here. I don't know if you heard her, but she's just like, "You're all doomed," and then just left.
I
Not
didn't hear
wrong.
the woman. I heard an eldritch god speaking across the voice.
I heard Yog Sothoth. Okay, why don't you give me a spot hidden? Anybody who's looking for stuff. And it's not to determine whether or not you find things, it's just more to determine the degree at which you find some shit.
I have spot hidden at 75, and I still fucking fail horribly.
You fall down and break your nose. And you can't see anything because your eyes are too watery and bloody. Just kidding.
Okay.
And Briscoe finds everything in the room. That's
It smells like booze.
Sorry, this is going to take a minute. So, the first things that you guys see is Jackson Elias's face and his corpse. And that is what is on his forehead. Do you see just the image?
yeah.
Yep, looks good.
Excellent.
Friggin' Brad Pitt around carving.
And I will add all of
people.
these. Actually, let me create a new journal thing for you guys so that I can add these in and you can have access to them later.
Wow. I guess the first thing is, do I recognize that? Does that mean anything to my character? I don't know if I need to roll something or what.
That sounds like a history check.
I'm not
See if
good
I've
at
seen
history.
it before. And yeah,
My occult is only 5.
I would say, based off of stats, I mean, you could roll if you really want to.
I don't really know shit about this. It's not my.
I mean, if you're trying to figure it out right now, the thing is like, you will remember this item, like this image. So,
I feel like I'd be more inclined to ask the professor. Be like, "Hey, professor, look at this shit," and then I'll search his pockets and whatnot for anything.
Rolex.
Well, professor, look. Well, professor,
That
checks it
is
out.
some shit. Wasn't there an occult or something?
Uh-huh.
Skill?
There's a cult and there's Cthulhu mythos, and there's also
Can it be off of a history check? Like if it's something that's
It depends on what you're trying to achieve by.
mainly if I've seen it before through the studies.
in his history. Oh, I find this.
Yeah, then in that case, give me a history check.
Okay.
You vaguely remember seeing this. You can't put your finger on it.
Okay.
But although you specifically get the feeling that it's not necessarily from like a history thing, like you've seen this symbol before, and you know that it is related to like humans in some degree, but it's a little foggy.
All right.
What should I roll?
Note that shit.
What should
down.
I roll for studying this thing?
What exactly are you trying to figure out?
If I've seen it anywhere in any of my studies or come across it in any books.
For you, Ange, I will let you give me an archaeology roll.
Okay.
And it's not the right roll that I should be making you do, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Whoa, nice one there, Indiana Jones.
84. Never seen it before in my life.
You actually have seen this before. You cannot quite put your finger on it. It doesn't feel for you. The imagery is very simplistic, but it doesn't feel like. What's the description I'm looking for here? It doesn't feel like a sign of like a hieroglyph or like something like like a symbol you've seen in history. It reminds you of something more biological, but you just are a little unsure.
So Casper and I are just sitting there like just like snapping.
Better
You
get
know,
a picture
like,
of this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Take a picture, Doc.
Take a picture.
Or take a picture, James.
At least there's something.
Did you guys get the second thing that I showed you?
I did. I'm assuming they. Ooh, nice.
Damn, good picture.
I'm framing that shit. That's what's happening right there.
Oh, this is the picture you took right here, Dave. Nice picture.
Just like good. Mwah. That's.
Okay, so you've got the business card. And sorry, Josh, you're not in the room, so I can't show you any of these yet.
Yeah, you're fine. I figured.
There's that one. You find a matchbook.
Did I lose everybody?
I know exactly where that is.
Oh, where?
10 Lantern Street.
It's about this time, Josh. You remember jumping from the fire escape, and you remember hitting this person. You're this. I don't know what to call them. They're not an assailant, right? You're the assailant. This person you're chasing. You remember hearing a crunch, and then everything went black.
Oh.
When you come to, you feel a throbbing pain in your ankle and your shoulder. And you are lying on a body that is not moving.
Damn.
But it's only for a few seconds because you're just in time to see a car speeding away around the corner.
Yeah, and I made the
That was his buddy.
roll. I made the roll to see if I got his license plates last time he played.
You did get the license plate,
Yeah.
and I
That anybody cares about license plates? 1920 wash.
and I forgot to tell you because everything Ange said was true.
Good job, though. I mean, if we stumble upon it,
It seems like it would be easier to find out information. Like they wouldn't give a shit. Like if you went down to the DMV in New York and were like, "What's this license plate?" They'd be like, "Oh, sure, honey."
It used to be $2 a car. Now it's $4 a car to get that information of where it's at for the license plate.
Right?
2 bits. It used to be 2 bits. Now it's 4 bits.
You have the license plate. I will jot that down and I will send that to you. I, for some reason, lost that in my notes.
No, it's all good. You told me last time, yeah, pretty much the same thing. So the main point is that you know that I got it. That's the.
I know that you.
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
know
okay.
that I know that you know that you got it.
Okay.
What was the
So,
date again? Was this new? Was this what was the date we were here again? Was it New Year's?
This is. I don't know if you guys have the calendar plugin for this.
Yeah, the calendar is up, but I closed it out.
always.
Got it.
I
I
know.
pretty much always close it out. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. Damn, I closed it out too.
It just takes up so much space. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
It does.
It's like I'm gonna make it pop up. I'm like, get out of here.
It is January 16th, 2023. January 16th, 1925.
So what you need to what you should actually do is make it a scene that we can change if possible. So you have like a hotel
if
Chelsea.
if you go to the journals tab on like the far left hand side,
Yeah.
if you click that, you'll see an icon of the calendar with an SC in it. You can pop that open. You can double tap the top bar of it, and it will shrink it down to like a small, more digestible size, and then you can drag it wherever you want.
It's not in my journal.
My journal. My user.
Maybe you're just fucked. You can ask me. I will let you know. You're a journalist. I will give you the ability to know what day it is.
All right.
Shanghai.
I use the skill of looking at the sun and already knowing how many revolutions around the sun that we've already done.
I guess we're doing both.
It's all relative, man. You're getting into some deep quantum shit now, Derek. Let's not go there.
Yeah. Let's go down into the deep end of the
remember, Briscoe, you can't have nothing isn't because nothing will ever be.
I just drink. You making me drink? I drink. That makes me.
What do you do?
That triggers me. That triggers Briscoe.
So,
Play guitar and drink.
Josh,
I'm on the guitar.
what are you doing right now?
Man, has anybody checked on Josh? Anybody checked on the boat? Anybody
I
checked on
tried
the
to
hope?
check for a pulse on this guy.
I
mean, it seems like he's dead, but
yeah, no. Okay, so if you want to give me a medicine roll or a first aid roll, I can give you
either one or a first aid.
I'll give you either or because you're not trying to save his life. You're just trying to figure out if he's alive.
He dead. Let's see. I gotta find him.
Stick your finger in his butthole.
Oh, first aid. Pretty good.
He'll wake
me
up
in a
for
fucking
sure if he's
bum.
alive.
Yeah, first aid for sure.
First thumb.
Hey, he's alive.
He's alive.
And as soon as you go to grab him, he's like, he kind of like shifts underneath you to look at you in the face, and his eyes are like half open, and he leans forward and he says, "From deepest darkest Peru," and then spits in your face and then dies.
Oh, what a bastard.
Yeah,
Is,
what a bastard is that?
Paddington Bear reference, in case you guys haven't gone that deep into life.
All right, wake him up to kill him again. That's
Yep. I'm gonna wake him up and
Cast
slap the
let's
shit
cast
out of
speak
him.
with dead on him, Derek.
One thing you do kind of notice is he is wearing like a red cloth bandana with one strap that is free flowing to either cover his face or go over the top of his head.
Okay, can I?
It's like if you were tying a bandana, but having the knot in front.
Can I search his body?
Sure.
Is that going to be?
Are you doing it? Well, are you doing it frantically, or are you just kind of doing like a quick once through?
What kind of crowd? Is there a crowd gathering? Do we got? I mean, I know there's no cops immediately, but like, is there people? Are the people gathering around? Like, what the fuck? Not that I would know.
I'd say
I'll be quiet.
In the hotel, you do hear some commotion.
It seems like they would react to gunfire.
There is gunfire. You can hear people kind of screaming, and you can hear footsteps of people fleeing, but you don't really know if they're fleeing towards you or away from you.
Just commotion.
And by the time you're done searching, you do hear the faint sounds of sirens. But let's.
Is there like a?
Well,
Josh, are you, rather than looking for the skill, like, are you just doing like a quick search, or are you spending...
Well, I was going to ask, is there like an alley somewhere nearby that I can like drag him a little out?
I think you're pretty much in an alley. I don't like, I know the pictures of the front of the building, but like for the scene purposes, I'm assuming that you're like either on the back side or you're in an alley, but like...
Okay. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm a fucking hubbo. I don't give a shit. I'm going to take my time searching. I'm gonna take his bandana too. First thing first, taking his bandana. Without a doubt, taking that bandana.
So you'll have to put a note. You've got the bandana. You also actually find a machete-looking.
Oh, I do love machetes.
Yeah.
Another one to tape to your staff. Okay,
that's right, dude.
It's pretty fucking big. It's like it is a like jungle bush cutting machete, and there is blood on it.
Oh, I found the murder weapon.
Oh, he killed him.
He also did hack into Briscoe's shoulder.
Oh, that's right.
If you recall correctly. Yeah. So you're not sure whose blood it is, but there is blood on it.
Okay.
And actually, fingerprints are all over it too.
Based upon what you've done over the last couple of years in your travels, I'll give you this one. You recognize this. This is a panga. I'm probably butchering the name of that, but it's Panga. It is a long East African bush knife that looks more like a machete with a more curved tip.
It's called a panga. Panga. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And is a East African?
I'll send it to you.
Okay. I'm typoing the shit out of this, so I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you. It's no big deal.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, excellent.
Move it.
I do love a good curved tip.
Come on.
Okay, so I got the red bandana. I got the panga thingy. Is that it? Is all I find on him?
Yep, that's all. That's all that you find of him, aside from clothes and like miscellaneous articles of clothing. But they're very simplistic. I mean, it's just basically like your typical bad guy, like dressed in black. He's got some socks and some shoes, and no identification, no anything other than just the bare minimum of covering yourself. And the only items that I would say stand out of interest are the bandana and the machete.
Okay.
The panga. Okay. As you stand up, though, you start to feel that jumping from a third-story fire escape was not a great idea. As you're searching the body, you notice that your left shoulder is very painful, and you are having trouble moving the arm entirely. And when you look down at it, you can notice that it's offset. It's dislocated, and your right ankle, well, I'll say your left ankle, you're pretty sure is fucked up. Like it's like fractured or broken. Like you you can still kind of hobble with it, but I mean, it's like you're not sprinting anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's throbbing.
Can I? Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Get up here. We can wrap that sucker up.
Yeah. Can I try to just? I probably wouldn't know that. I want to try to just pop my. I want to try to pop my shoulder back in the socket. Just like slam it against the building wall. Try to get it back in place.
Give me a strength.
Mel Gibson.
Why not?
Will it to
Roll
me?
what? What? A strength?
Give me a strength check. I'm not even gonna make you roll like first aid or medicine on that. Like
This is hobo medicine.
yeah, this is straight hobo medicine. You
Rub some
slam
dirt
it,
on it.
and it fucking hurts way more. It's actually dislocated like the other way.
Yeah.
But so you slam it and it's like you can tell like you didn't even move it back into the socket. Like you just moved it further out.
All right. I'm like, well, that was fucking dumb. And then I'll try to casually head upstairs like I don't have a dislocated shoulder and a broken ankle and a bloody stuff on me and
Okay, so you're just hobbling down the alleyway with a bloody machete and a
I mean, I'm gonna try to
rag.
put the machete away if I can. It's pretty big though, it sounds like, right?
It's probably like 2.5. I think they're like 2.5 feet.
What's your appearance like these days, Josh? Like you're not just a regular hobo, you're an international hobo. So like you got like the beatnik look going on, the long beard, long hair? Like what do you look like?
Yeah, pretty much. I look, come take a drive around the wit. That's
There's
it.
a lot of different looks in the
Oh, wait, you don't live in the Whitlock? I live by somewhere else.
What? I
James,
live
you're
like
real hard to hear.
I live right outside. We live real close, and I work in the wit.
16 to 18 inches long for a blade.
That's damn
Welcome
long.
to Chinatown.
Hey, you know who's good with a blade, Josh? It's your buddy Briscoe.
So since
Wait,
you're
is this
hobbling,
Is
machete-
there
with-
is there a
Or
sheath
knife?
for this thing on him?
no, it's just
Would that weapon count as a knife or a melee weapon?
I'm almost tempted. Well, I guess it'd be brawl, right? Because I mean, it still falls
Okay.
under that like knife category.
Oh, yeah. I need me a good knife. I got Brawl 76.
If it was longer than
I have
if it
Brawl
was,
82.
yeah.
Ooh, you got Brawl 82?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I can't shoot.
Oh, I didn't realize your Brawl was that high. Yeah, you better use that machete. I got my knife. I'm good.
I have a lot of machetes. You're good, dude. Don't worry.
You do.
Okay, so are you hobbling towards like back towards the front road, or are you going towards the back road? And are you trying to meet up with the group, or are you just kind of trying to get to safety? Or like, what is your?
Yeah, I'm
what
just
is
trying to.
your
Can
goal?
I hear the sirens as well at this point?
Yeah, they're a little bit more clear for you because they're like you're outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Where do you-
try.
5 years in this position, Wash.
I'm gonna try to. I probably shouldn't go back upstairs. So I'm just gonna. I don't want to whip out this body either. God damn it.
You need to melt away into the garbage-filled alley.
Yeah,
back
pretty
where you
much. Can I? Can I Assassin's Creed it? Just jump into a hay
Have
bag.
you ever danced with the devil in the pale blue moon?
You need to go back down the trash alley, back where you belong, Wash, and you'll fit right in.
Yep.
Like, oh, bloody
Trash
double
alley
hobo.
where he belongs, eh?
He's a hobo. It's where he comes from. He'll fit right
Just
in there.
just sit up against the wall, randomly wave your left arm just around, and grunt.
Like, lean,
That's
lean,
that's
up
your
against,
And they'll just go right
I
back.
don't think I
right
can
by
wave
you.
my left arm around, man.
lean up against the building with one hand and start peeing everywhere.
Exactly. Oh, gross, a man peeing. We're cops.
Nobody
You,
knows.
you pee you pee on people walking by while you're laying down.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm just gonna wait down there and try to act. I'm gonna get like away from the dead body, but just act pretty much like a hobo. Like honestly, I mean, just
I just
if anybody tries to talk to me, I'll just speak. I'll just
Crash
speak gibberish.
from the third
Yeah,
floor.
just play possum.
Get
just
up
lay down.
and just act
Lay
like
down in the
nothing happened.
garbage.
Okay, I one last question before I switch back to everybody else. What are you doing with the machete? Are you just keeping that at your side, or
No, I'm gonna try to I don't really have anywhere to put it, but
What if your machete had the voice of Machete in it? Speaking.
Man. I mean, I want to keep it, so I guess I'm gonna try to hide. I don't know where I can hide it. I'm gonna try to hide it.
It's like his Odin tattoo, but it speaks with a more Mexican accent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a.
Killing
All right. Okay, so back to the hotel. You guys are all in the room. You're doing your searching. You found a couple things. You start to hear the commotion settle down in the hallways as people are starting to clearly hide into their rooms, and you hear the sirens approaching. What's your? Well, you assume they're approaching because you fired guns in a hotel room.
Marines, we are leaving. Right?
Don't get that right.
Am I right? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
What's your route?
We go down the stairs.
Back
and we go
back
out the
to
back.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's go up the back. Let's go through the kitchen.
Y'all jump off the balcony.
No, hey. Let's like go out the back and run through the kitchen, we gotta run through a kitchen at some point, right?
Okay, what's
we gotta
everybody's
knock over?
luck?
We gotta knock over some sous chef.
Yeah, knock a bowl of lettuce over on our way through. Knock a chef into a burning grill and be like, "Oh, haha, you just got third-degree burns."
See you,
Water
bitch.
everywhere. Did you say Dex?
What is everybody's luck?
Oh no,
Look.
65.
Luck is literally right underneath the skills tab.
Oh, mine is 45. That's
I got a city 5.
I'm getting
Wait,
caught.
Where's our skills tab?
It's right underneath your image on your character sheet. Andy.
Look for the octopus tentacle. It is like almost wrapping and pointing around.
It's right there. Look where I'm pointing. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
It's right there.
Okay,
I
Derek,
got this.
give me a luck roll.
Why not? Why Derek? No.
Because he's got the lowest luck. You're only as stealthy as the worst stealth.
Yeah, I would have failed that.
I'm stopping by, taking pictures of paintings in the hallway. It's like, oh, this shit's pretty badass. Like, hey, hold
Handing out
on,
your
hold on.
business card with your name on it to everyone as you go by.
That's John John. That's
Spelling the shit out. You get down to like halfway through the second floor before you spot like the service staircase where everybody is in, like service elevator where people are like the staff uses and all that stuff. Before you round a corner and you see, you're down a straight out. You're going down the straight hallway headed towards the elevator, and right in front of you, around the corner, comes 2 beat cops at full speed running. And they instantly draw down on you and just start screaming, "Whoa, whoa, 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 freeze, freeze, freeze. Where are you going?"
What did we do? Well,
this is Briscoe. That's Brisco. Like,
shut up, John Jameson, owner and CEO of Media Corp.
What am I? What am I the owner and CEO of? You don't even know. That's then I correct him. That's
you got this right. I say you got this right. I know you don't.
Somebody needs 3 more Hefeweizens before we get any further.
I intimidate him.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going to intimidate him? What card are you playing on this?
I'm gonna assist by being like giving like the whole like, oh, you pissed him off now kind of thing, and like backing away from Jameson. Like it's dangerous to be near him when he gets like this. You know what I mean?
It'll be like, do you know who the fuck I am? You give me your badge number. I'm gonna take a picture of him right now. It's like, just so I have you on record of you trying to fuck with us.
Okay, give me 2 rolls. 1, I want a dexterity roll, and 2, I want an intimidation roll.
Dex roll.
Dex, where the fuck is Dex?
What's the Dex roll for?
Straight stat.
Oh, okay.
For selling it with his body language.
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh no.
Answer. No. You slip on a banana peel, dude.
Where is it?
Wouldn't that be great? Benny Hill music starts playing, and you slip on a banana peel and fall.
Let's see. Where's the intimidation?
The only thing you can get out is, do you know who the fuck? Ah!
You know who the
Intimidation is
I see
above
it. I see
jump below. Yeah.
Oh, but
So
Higher.
as soon as
We're fucked,
as
guys.
soon as you start with, do you know who the fuck? You see one of the beat cops draw his billy club and smash the shit out of your camera, and then point it at you and just go, "Sit the fuck down."
Where's that machete when you need it?
I'll be like, oh.
Luckily, I carry an extra camera. That's
Yeah, push your intimidate. Push
That'd be
it.
$15. Yeah, I mean, you could if you want.
Push your intimidate. You can push it. You roll again. But
No,
but
yeah,
but when you push, you have to describe to the GM, according to the rules, you have to describe the negative thing that's going to happen to you by pushing.
Well, you have to
the way that you do.
you have to describe like what you are doing, right? So the example they use is like if you're trying to break a door down, right? Like you try to kick it at first, and if that fails, then you have to basically say like, I'm going to back up and run full speed and then throw my body at it, like not caring about my personal health.
Exactly. So you have to describe it with a downside, with something bad that's going to happen to you if you fail the time you push.
Or you could also permanently lower your luck by spending points equal to the amount, like you can trade 1 for 1. So 1 luck point will increase your roll by 1.
Oh, that's a horrible exchange rate.
yeah.
I mean, in this case, if you were 1 point off, it'd be great. But I mean,
I am
just
three,
saying.
I am 3 points off of intimidate, but my stat roll. Yeah. No, never mind. It's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. Sorry.
You could spend 3 luck points and permanently lower your luck by 3, but save the camera.
No, that's
Well, how does luck go up? Does it ever go up? Or does it only ever go down?
That's a good question.
okay.
I don't think it ever goes
uh,
up, but I will double check that rule for you. If it does, it's going to happen during like the recovery phase.
You guys too satisfied of a grin on that.
we do have a lot of records on said camera because I haven't spent time developing said fucking film yet.
Yeah, it's 5 years worth of shoots on there.
That's
Let's be real. There is no way that you did not develop the film in 5 years.
I know.
Let alone you're using the same.
yeah.
The same,
I have backup cameras. That's okay.
You just lost that epic number 8.
Derek's got like 4 cameras in his socks.
No, the film's still
Remember,
good.
in the 20s, dudes like Derek wore garters with their socks.
I quickly recover said film, and that's as long as it's like wrapped up, as long as it's covered up as far as the picture. I'm hoping it is, but I still have to try to recover the film.
Can you give me a credit rating roll?
Credit rating. Credit rating is 800.
Ainge, what's your credit worth? This is America, motherfucker. This is America, bitch. What's your credit
I
rating?
didn't realize we needed a credit rating to play this game, guys.
Yeah.
I would have been
What's
doing
your
my life
credit score?
entirely different.
Ainge,
Son of a bitch.
you can't make as many good rolls when you create your credit report is too late.
Where the fuck is my credit rating? God damn.
It should be in the first column. It's like right below. It's right above Cthulhu Mythos, and like 1, 2, 3, 4 below the arts and crafts section.
All right.
I mean, it's in alphabetical order, for crying out loud. You fucking
Well, I
savage.
thought it was more like
I mean, per section.
attribute per
You
se.
primitive intellect
because
motherfuckers.
It's way more important than a simple skill.
That's where you're wrong. Oh, finally a good roll.
Man, how about that, huh?
Holy shit!
You are fucking Rockefeller.
Everything's resolved now.
Ew, right?
They
We're all
rebuilt my
having
camera. That's
big old cigar.
The one cop smacks the camera with the billy club and then aims it directly at John. The other one points his at Briscoe, and they're both trying to intimidate the shit out of you. But the one that points it at Briscoe looks behind Briscoe and sees Casper and goes, "Hey, wait a minute! I know you. You're that fucking that guy that digs stuff up."
That's it.
Yeah. I read an article about you. You went to Egypt and stuff, and you made it rich, huh?
Me too. I'll be like,
I
me
sure
too, guys.
did.
He looks back at you and goes,
Shut up.
You should pipe down.
We can buy and sell everything on this block.
He goes,
That's
I'm
Cas-
just saying
that's
somebody
that's
of your
Casper. That's
stature.
Kaspar. That's
The guy winds up like he's gonna smack you again, like just flinching, you know. He goes, you know, deep enough pockets get you a lot in this world.
Oh man.
I'm just saying I wouldn't want somebody like you going to the slammer, you know?
I'd be like, yeah, me either, Caspar.
He goes, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Guys like me don't go to the
Your turn, Derek.
big house.
Your turn, Derek.
We never.
Your turn to mouth off to the cops and get killed.
Where's my money section at? Gear and cash.
Yeah. You probably don't have a lump sum that is built into that.
Yeah, I got 2,000.
Yeah, I don't think you guys wrote down much about your numeric values.
Wait, how much is a lot of money to these pigs?
If you have 200
an
bucks, you can buy
an Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. George Washington has a friend. Yeah, that's
There was an attempted bribery, a very poor attempted bribery.
Okay.
Like,
So to put it into perspective, like $1 today is worth like $15 back in the 1920s.
all right, somebody do the math for me.
Toss
We
me a
don't do
number
math.
and I'll
We
tell
don't
you.
do
So
math anymore.
you know what we
$10.
do about math sessions. We
Wait,
don't want to
okay.
devolve into that. That's
okay, so
like
$10.
$100
$10 is about $150.
That ought to be enough to keep us out of the slammer. Not that Machete over there really cares about that. Machete. Well, Paul, I'll reach in my pocket and grab some cash and go over to him and shake his hand and ask him what his name is. Or ask him what his name is first, and then...
How your kid?
He says, Alphonse.
Alphonse, like to shake your hands. You and your buddies are doing a bang-up job tonight. I think you need to take the rest of the shift off, though. On
Don't
me.
put your leg too hard.
He grins and goes, can't take the rest of the shift off, but you keep being smart. And then he goes, my partner and I, we didn't see much of anybody coming in here, but you might want to stay local, if you know what I mean.
Nick, did you just slip into a Boston accent?
I did.
For a
I
second?
tried. I'm trying to figure out how to do New York accents, and it's real not working for me. So I went
Just say-
Boston.
Start with
Boston's
this
fine. That's
You start with
They're all
one
Irish boys
simple
going
sentence.
back then, right?
Hey, I'm walking here, and then go from, or go with forget about it, and go from there. Right? Either one of those.
oh, now you're Italian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
New York,
I mean,
right?
they're all the same, right?
Now you're talking in a Scottish accent. Now let's go.
This is how
They're
Derek
Irish
loses
cops.
his entire East Coast audience.
I'm
Now
sorry,
you're a dwarven.
Dwarven. Angel, I can do it all. Poor Josh. Josh is sober as a bean over there. Look at that poor guy.
Okay,
Just blue as hell sitting there.
so
Not having
So
a good time.
the cop takes his bribe, and they part ways with billy clubs pointed at both Briscoe and John. They let Casper walk on through, and then they both stare at you guys and frown and flinch
down.
like they're gonna hit you again. And then
I just I do my submission.
yeah, they just kind of laugh as they nod you guys through, and they keep
Alright.
walking.
Yeah, I whack Jameson and go, come on, let's go. And we get the fuck out. We made it. We did it.
Thanks to me. Yeah.
Thanks to
freaking
my big credit rating.
Yeah, it wasn't your intimidate skill. It was Angel's money.
Oh,
pockets.
don't
You guys
worry.
all-
Even though Angel isn't even rich.
$5, everybody pay up.
Ask grass or cash. No one rides for free,
got it.
right? Angel?
Yep. Blaze Bastard knows what I'm talking about.
Sorry, gotta go buy a new camera. That's
Okay, so Josh, you are hobbling along.
We need to find that bastard.
Yeah, where is
Why
that
don't
bastard?
you give
You
me a
tell that
luck
son of a
roll?
bitch. He needs to give us a call. Where is
Yeah,
that
call us on
bastard?
the cell phone. Use your comm link.
You son
Use
of a
the Matrix.
bitch. We ain't never going back to New York as long as this son of a bitch is still here.
Angel, I love this city.
Damn it.
Yeah, push your
You
Man, you guys suck at this.
are you trying to make your where are you trying to make your way back to? Is it back to like the hotel, or are you just laying
I'm
low in
rolling
the
ones over
street?
here,
Yeah,
boys.
I'm just laying low, pretty much. I was just,
So we go to the telegram office. We write a telegram for Josh asking where he is. That right?
That's that's how you do it. As you're kind of ducking through the alleyway and stuff, you do also hear a number of cops footsteps. You can hear them clicking at it like a running pace because they have everybody in the 20s wears like those nice fancy shoes. Like tap dancing, tap dancing shoes. Everybody in the 20 wears tap dancing shoes, so you can hear it like click, 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 click.
And they carry salt in their pockets.
Yeah, exactly.
And they all snap.
Together, quite unlike how we just did.
No, you
We fail at
You
20
turn-
snapping.
Lots of lag.
you turn the corner and you bump into one of the like a foot cop.
Casper, take it away.
Hit him. Ambush.
No, just show him your hall pass. You just got a hall pass.
Oh shit. Okay, you bump into one of the beat cops as they're racing towards the front of the alleyway, and it's enough to kind of spin you. And he just grabs you by the shirt and throws you up against the wall, and just kind of like gives you the eyeball, and then just keeps running. I rolled a 71 on a spot hidden, so I don't think he saw your machete.
Excellent.
Can't miss it.
These are the worst
That-
cops ever.
as we're walking by, that's Damien. That's DAMIAN. That's
It's like
Well,
stormtroopers. I love them.
That's so
Yeah.
like
Love these guys.
the game's kind of weird in a sense of like you got to remember it is in the 20s, so cops are kind of notoriously corrupt in the
Just like
20s in general.
Not
all of them,
still
but-
applies in the 20s nowadays.
Well-
job, bastards.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
just kidding. Didn't mean to go there. Just kidding. Continue.
It's sad to say, but in the 20s, like you didn't really have to hide it. So there is a lot more openness about like the corruption from the police department, and also like the straight up just like racism. So,
We're kind of choosing.
cops are kind of bastards.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and brutality is like a very public thing. Okay,
Well,
so
do we ever meet? Do we find Josh by going out the back door? Do we like magically meet?
where? Yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, it's hard to say without the exact layout of the map. But just go
No,
down the
but I
street,
mean, if-
tunnel down to the kitchen, out the back door. There's always an exit from the kitchen to the,
Here's the
to the
kitchen.
alley. There
If
always
Josh isn't going towards the front of the building, which Josh, that might be an assumption on my part.
No, I wasn't. No, I'm not going to the.
You guys have already said you're trying to go out the back of the building through the kitchen and stuff anyway. So I'll give you that. You guys may not find him like right as you're leaving, but you certainly catch up to him if you guys are all headed back to the same hotel. Just because he's fucking hobbling, he's not moving at a very fast
Yes,
pace.
come
Well,
I'm on the streets.
I'm actively keeping my eye open for my hobo friend, who's my de facto drinking pal.
Oh, you'll find me. You'll find me asking for money for shawarma. That's how
He did it. Yes.
Yeah, fuck now, Derek. Come back. Come back.
Derek's gonna go in the bathroom and scream.
Albies, here we go.
I'm gonna go get a beer while he's out.
Yeah, me too. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna go out in the garage and have a smoke.
Oh man, what garage?
Because I live in Oregon and it's legal.
Garage. You got a garage. Look at this guy with the garage.
Sweet, sweet garage.
Oh, man, you have a garage in the wit.
No, we don't have a garage.
I mean, hobos on.
Oh, we have a garage. I'm dumb. Listen, we have a garage. It's a gym.
Because you haven't eaten in 17 days, man.
No, just like 24 hours.
Yeah, my My statement stands. Mm. You said it.
I was out of beer, so it was right at the proper time. But damn it, Josh. I specifically said it's like, hey, as long as like they were talking about, it's like, hey, how long is it going to take to get through this chapter? And Nick was asking, it's like, well, it's like depends on how much we devolve. Just don't bring up shawarma, and then and fucking Josh did it.
No, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. There's nothing. Everything from this in this campaign is downhill from now on. There's no other better moments.
Downhill. Down.
I'm a hobo. Hobo's got to eat, man.
Yeah, but do you have that classic hobo 3% body fat physique?
It's eating all that wilderness stew, Anything that's not nailed down. That's anything that's not nailed down.
But is he cutting that shawarma horizontally or vertically?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
That's what I was gonna ask too. If we come across a shawarma vendor, I'm gonna tell him he's doing it incorrectly.
And a diagonal cut.
Like, you see this guy, John? He used to have a camera. He doesn't have it anymore. But this guy knows how to fucking cut and cook some shawarma, all right?
Cutting it like an isosceles triangle.
It's all stacked.
Yeah, stacked.
Horizontal meat stacked vertically. That's. I don't understand. No. You can go back and actually look at the footage about that originally. That's
yeah. Let's do it. Let's roll the tape.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to embed journal notes that are just videos of shawarma stacking and cutting.
Yep.
If we try hard enough, we can make that into a meme or something. Shawarma stacked this way or the other way. Have that like dude that stares at the camera all the time when he's making like giant things of food for homeless people. That Indian guy? Is he Indian or Pakistani or something? Middle Eastern, somewhere over there.
Which one?
Those are some vastly different locations.
Yeah, just say he's brown. Jesus Moses, man. God damn it.
Let me get my. The dude that's like he's like a famous chef and he always makes like the giant pizza that like takes up the entire town square or whatever. But he's always like staring directly into the camera the entire time, creepy stare. While he's like chopping things.
We're gonna say the Swedish meatball guy from the Muppets.
Is that the one that has the fat dancing guy next to him and everything?
I think I want to say yeah. He's brown too though. Better wash? Is that better?
No, it's not. That is not better at all. Stop.
Well, Josh told me to. I mean, come on.
No, I was making a sarcastic joke.
He's the racist here, not me.
Do you see my fucking haircut? You can't fucking do that. That's.
I'm back.
Wait, who are you employed by again?
Shut up, dude. That's...
You can't talk about that on Discord.
No.
Jesus, dude, you trying to get us killed, man?
You're all. Yep. Well, his wife called it. You're all doomed. The prophecy is getting fulfilled.
So where are you guys headed? I will say, you meet, just for simplicity's sake, you meet up with Josh. He's staggering like a drunk.
I want to he's not.
I
check him for. I got my first aid out. I want to check him for. I don't think there's anything I can really do it. But
roll first aid.
You can do it. You roll the one.
Can I help him with first aid on myself?
Yeah, lay still and be quiet.
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus one for him helping you because Josh can tell you what's wrong and that sort of thing.
Damn.
There we go.
No.
You did it, by the God.
How come that was,
he's like, Josh is like mid explanation as of like, Yeah, it's a dislocated, and you pick up on like, oh, it's the fucking shoulder. As I release my you like sock the back of his shoulder, and it just slams back into place. And Josh, you feel that pain where it's like you can watch your vision kind of dim a little bit and change color, and you're like, oh fuck, that hurt, and then it comes back, and like your shoulder feels much better.
Now do my ankle.
Oh, separate roll for the ankle?
No.
We can do a separate roll for the ankle. You're pretty sure the ankle's broken, though.
Yeah,
you just gotta wrap it. We'll just wrap it as tight as I fucking can. Maybe it'll help. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll just do that, and then we'll just get back to the hotel. I'll herd you all back to wherever I'm staying, my hotel.
It's gotta be
not to Jameson's hotel, not to Blaze Bastard's alley hotel.
Not at my place.
Definitely not to the professor's place. We know better than that. When we're in trouble, we go to Briscoe's place. Low places. I go to low places, and that's where we.
Okay.
No-tell motels.
Well, a little better than that, but not much.
Street medicine worked every time.
Now, my character really liked Elias. Like, maybe he didn't really like him, but he was pretty strongly attached to him. Role-playing wise. And he's taken his death probably pretty hard. Not like throwing a fit and crying and whining and all that, but like he's got that burning in his gut. He wants to get to the bottom. Who killed him?
Do you think it's like finally starting to settle in for you that like of what like are you saying like the gravity of the situation is finally starting to set in?
Yeah, my guy had a lot of respect for Elias. Like I said, my Briscoe's whole life was just like a blur. You know, he's in PTSD, drank alcohol, but like the supernatural shit, like it gives him a way to like navigate. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. He's just diving in because life with the other life isn't a life for him anymore. He's a new man.
Okay.
And so Elias was key to that. And now that Elias has been murdered, right on the verge of giving us some great information.
Well, you know, he's been doing a lot of research for his next book. Like so far, I mean, his whole career is based around like writing books, finding and writing books, detailing the exploits of like these. I don't want to say just like occult groups, but I mean like these like specifically death cults from around the world. So you could probably deduce it has nothing to do like whoever wanted him dead has nothing to do with like crime, like mafia or anything like that. Like it's probably he's a journalist, so it's probably some information that he uncovered that maybe somebody didn't want to get out.
Okay, so back at the hotel, I just look everybody in the eye and say, well, we got to figure out who did this, right, guys? Right, my dudes? Right, my team?
Right. So I got a
what do we know?
I got a license plate. I don't know if it helps or not.
We got the matchbook.
I've never owned a car, so I don't really know, what that means.
And then we got the letter from the university library.
And we got
talking
Shanghai,
about some information.
The Shanghai place as well.
Yeah, I don't want to get Shanghaied, but we already got Shanghaied once. We lived just fine.
Yeah, we did.
So we got some leads. To me, the most interesting lead is Harvard University.
Yep.
But import places are always interesting too, because they're always operating as fronts for something. You know what
I would say, well, first we should try to find out what he was researching based upon, as far as so we have that letter from the university library, the Atwright dude, Miriam Atwright.
So
Josh,
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm not trying to break this up. Josh, under the journal section, under the investigator notes, there's a tab or a thing called American Items. Those contain everything they're talking about, which since they're talking about it, it's probably safe for you to look at those over.
Yeah,
sorry, carry on.
I share I share the letter and the card and the matchbook that I found. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I found this
journal. The folder is investigator notes. The journal section is called America items.
And is Josh? Are you showing us that blade?
Yeah, I'm like, look at my sweet ass blade I got, guys.
Like, holy shit! Hey,
Your shit's
Professor,
got your
look at
blood
it.
on it, dude.
Is that my blood?
I don't know.
I think it is. So
Hold
we've
it
got
up
an
and check the
African
word.
name. We've got an East African weapon. We got the fact that this guy was trying to find a specific book at Harvard, but the lady said that we don't have that specific book, but the information that you were seeking is available here. And then we have the Shanghai bar. So,
all those pictures.
and then we where are they supposed to be?
Investigation notes.
So journals, investigator notes should have. Can you guys see that?
I have investigation notes. I don't have investigator
I see
notes.
under investigator notes
Oh.
folder. I see
Oh, hang on.
investigation notes. I see occult knowledge, and I see people of interest. Those are the 3 entries in that folder. There you go. Yeah, you just had to
Oh,
check.
I
sorry.
see it now.
The
Yeah.
permissions were correct for that folder.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I must be fucking high, or I don't know what's going on.
No, I just when he
Now-
linked all
now
those, I
this
didn't.
I
Close.
am.
I left them all open. I shrunk them down so I could still see them, but I left them all open because I knew I would still want to look at.
Stumbling
Yeah, my
Tiger
bad.
Bar. That's the one. Never forgetting that name. Stumbling Tiger. See, you're saying
Josh,
Shanghai?
First one is the only one that you wouldn't see because it's not like a photograph. It's just the image of Elias's dead body, essentially.
Oh, that was the thing that was carved in his.
Yeah.
Yep, we got the letter from Harvard, like I was just explaining, saying
Have we
that
seen?
the book-
Have we seen that symbol anywhere?
No,
We,
Well,
we recollect that we've seen it somewhere. We can't pinpoint where.
Oh,
It looks we have.
It looks familiar.
Not to
Wouldn't it
me,
be-
but to the eggheads.
Looks just like a tattoo on
The side of
Damien's hand.
Aztec temple.
What do you mean it looks like a tattoo?
Well, from here we have choices. Like we can contact the university, we can go to the import-export place.
I would say first
Um,
going to the university.
Well, before we go, okay,
Finding out information on what he was researching.
do we want to split up and tackle these things, or do we want to all go as a group to each one individually?
Splitting up, I guess. That
Scooby Doo style for sure.
It seems like me and the hobo could go down to the bar and do decent.
Yeah,
down
so
there.
you guys,
Although
you
wait,
guys go
that-
do that. Yeah.
That brings me back to the
give
question
me
I was
all
going to
your money
ask a
before
minute.
we go to the bar.
I have a question though. Like, what skill are we using? Like if we wanted to like try to fast talk somebody, or like, is there a skill for that I just don't see? Is that just language?
I thought there was a fast skill.
There is. Okay, so Josh, what I sent you is what you. That's a thing for you
It's
when
like,
you
all
look,
right, anyway.
when you get the description when they do the symbol thing. To answer your question, Zeke, there is a number of things you can do.
There is fast talk.
Yeah, there's fast talk, intimidate, persuade.
Where is it?
Fast talk's
there's
under
also-
art and craft. Well, it's in that section. The last one in that section,
It's
right above fighting.
Yeah,
What?
fast
No,
talk,
no,
arts
no,
and
it's not.
crafts, persuade, and lore.
It's right above fighting. It's not actually in arts and crafts, but fast talk is like
Well, in that entire category is what I'm saying. Yeah,
Right, got it, guys. It's right
Fair,
there. It's
fair.
horizontal. It's horizontally stacked.
vertically.
We could say
vertical, yeah.
shawarma should be in
It's
our.
vertically aligned, but horizontally stacked.
the speech things like
Is there any
fast
good
talk,
shawarma in your team
persuade,
anyway, guys?
and intimidate are the 3 major ones, right? So intimidate and persuade, you kind of already know about those. Fast talk is more just like quick banter, trying to just like, you're not trying to intimidate or persuade, you're just trying to like social engineer some shit out of people.
Josh, what are your social skills like?
Psychology is what you would use to be able to like decipher somebody's demeanor or their intent.
Got it. Josh, you got
Oh.
any of those?
Charm would be another one. Sorry. That's it. I'm done.
My charm, the best one I got is charm at 15. Like, I'm no good socially. My guy is a wreck. Are you good socially? Maybe we should stick with the group if you're not.
Where the hell do you see that at?
So I mean, like you and so
Okay,
so
first one on the list.
Briscoe.
Hold on, wait, Derek, wait, hang on. So starting like at the very accounting is the first skill, right? Just scroll down with your eyeballs till you get to charm,
Josh's best one is
I see it
intimidate.
there.
and then go down from charm, and you get to fast talk. Right above fighting.
Yep. Also,
Go to the next. Well, I don't know how you have your columns set up, but the next one is under. It's under firearms, even though it's not actually under firearms. It looks like it's under firearms. It's down. It's in alphabetical order, so first aid, history, hypnosis, intimidate. There it is. And then under lore is persuade, and then there might have been 2 or 3 more that I didn't.
They're not
pretty much just good at intimidation.
subcategories. So like when you see arts and crafts, you'll notice there's a list of things underneath it that all have like a black line to the far left of it. That indicates it's a subcategory of art and craft.
Oh, when I see the
We all suck at social, don't we?
Oh,
John
no.
Jameson-
My social's really good. I have like good fast talk. I have good stuff. I'm very
Okay,
good.
what about Josh? Are you? Well, Josh, if you and I suck at socials, then we probably better stick with the dudes that are good at socials for now.
What do you have for?
Mine is the best I have is a 15. I'm not talking to anybody. I got
Again, you can still try these things, and if you succeed, then you get a chance to increase it at the end of the chapter.
Because the bar is likely to is going to be probably the quickest to devolve in a fight. So that's where you guys would definitely probably want to partner up and actually go to is like handle the bar thing. And Casper and myself will head over to the library.
I agree with that, but at the same time, there's something to be learned there, right? Like he had a matchbook from there. So what was he doing there? So we do have to be able to get some information without getting in a fight.
You talk to the bartender. The bartender should be...
Well, that's what I was thinking. But, if it requires a roll, we're going to blow it and the bartender's going to kick us out. I don't know. I don't know what Josh's skills are.
I already said intimidate is my strongest suit. It's my strongest of the things that were listed. Intimidate is my best.
Oh, I don't know about going into a Chinese bar and trying to intimidate everybody.
Dude, have you seen my new machete? Come on.
Yeah, that could be fun. Before we go, I got to go to the gun store and get a Tommy gun, though, Josh.
Before we
Oh,
go,
yeah.
I could really use a wrap on my ankle before we go anywhere.
Yeah, I do that. I do that. Absolutely. Like, I'll take the time and set you up.
Okay.
I mean, I got hacked in the shoulder pretty good, in case you didn't realize. I'm like,
So
I saw
if
the
you
machete.
guys are trying to just patch yourselves up so that you can just kind of keep moving and you're not going to like die from the injuries, give me a first aid roll. If you're going to try to like recover health from it, then give me a medicine roll.
Wait, did I lose any hit points on my fall?
You should have, but I didn't make you roll for it, and now I'm lazy and don't want to make you roll for it.
No.
Okay,
your first
so
aid is better, Josh. So I'll assist you. But
Also,
who's-
because I
who's got
still
med-
feel like a piece of shit because I gave you a negative effect after rolling a 1.
you are a piece of shit for
And-
that.
So I just roll. So with your help, I add 1, right? That's all.
Well, who has medicine? Nobody.
I don't have medicine at all.
No, I don't either.
So
I'm from Texas. We don't believe in medicine. We believe in bullets.
That's right.
Anti-medicine.
I mean, it's a permanent medicine. It'll
Yes.
solve a problem.
It'll cure everything that ails you.
At least once.
I can spot hidden, so I can find out the damage that is actually done. Like,
Ange, I can hardly hear you. Just so you know, like I don't know if the mic's far away from your mouth or something, but I can barely hear you. I can hear you.
No.
I can hear you saying something, but I can't hear what you're saying.
so once you guys figure that out, I think as far as we're probably better off. We're probably better off actually like sticking together as far as
Yeah, I think you're right. I think sticking together is the way to go.
yeah.
I don't.
All
My
right.
guy's not going to do anything. I'm going to piss everybody off I talk to, so that's why I don't talk usually. But I
if
do
thing-
really
if
want to
things-
go to the gun
if
store.
if things do devolve, and I do need to go to the camera store.
Yeah. So let's go shopping
Let's
before
go
we
to
go.
Circuit City real quick.
Yep. We'll go to Radio Shack. And
Good old Radio
They
Shack.
don't have
Roll
Tommy
for
guns at
prize.
Radio.
It's not Radio Shack. It's Radio Shanty.
Am I rolling
That's-
a first aid?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are trying to heal yourself, who are you
Nobody's
trying to
got
heal
med-
first?
Nobody has medicine, so it's just
No one has medicine. So do we got to go actually to the hospital?
I don't think
I mean, we
medicine
could.
exists in the 20s.
That is an option. Like, you're not.
I
in the
mean,
bush,
we're not
but you can
we're
go to
not
the
in
hospital.
danger. Like we're not.
Derek,
wanna go.
we're rubbing some goddamn dirt on it, and we're moving on. All right.
I mean, I have a
Go to the
broken ankle,
hospital,
but
you're
it's,
gonna
He can't walk. That's you gonna carry him? That's
well, if you go to the hospital, they're just gonna cut it off. I mean,
nice.
no,
I mean,
ni-
it's a horse
ni-
that-
nice
he's a-
one. Nice
he's
one
a
there,
horse that
Hodor.
can't-
That's
He's a horse that can't walk. I mean,
they don't have any medicine in the 20s, man.
that's right.
They
But
just
what
have
if
amputation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
fine.
better. The best way to fix it is you bleed it, right? That's throw some
All right,
leeches
John.
on it.
Bend
Some
over.
leeches on you. Okay, so are you gonna try to patch yourself up with medicine, or are you gonna go to a hospital, or are you just gonna fucking, I don't know, put a belt on it and roll?
That's what I vote for belt and roll.
Yeah.
Then it's
Remember-
then it's gangrene, and then you're fucked.
You've got a gash in your shoulder.
No problem.
Merely a
man.
flesh wound.
No problem, man. It's kind of
I
nothing.
mean, I will roll for first aid for Briscoe, but like I
I'll
should
assist.
probably
I
go to
said-
the hospital.
Dudes,
Okay,
hospitals
okay.
ask
How are
questions.
you
How
gonna
do you-
assist?
come on,
I
man.
can't answer questions I don't have the name to.
You
What
just
are they
say
gonna- I
you
have
tripped.
no-
You tripped and fell. That's
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
like
Well, did I
even
fail?
even with Briscoe's like gashing his shoulder. What happened? I tripped and fell.
So what would be?
Everybody
So what's the
fell.
advantage of going to the hospital? Like, I mean, do we get a medicine roll to heal some actual hit points?
Yeah, I
And
think
Josh
so,
is-
right?
I mean, I don't have any hit
Plus,
points
I mean-
missing, but I feel like maybe they could, I don't know, give me fucking crutches or a cast or
I mean, you're
Doctors
gonna
know
have.
what they're
amputate it and give me a twigs or give me a peg leg. At least it'll hurt less. Like,
Doctors
yeah,
is still a lot better than what we can do.
yeah.
Just chop
Yeah,
it
the
off,
doctors
man.
the doctors
Just
in the
cut it off.
20s
In the
aren't
20s?
shit. Like,
Yeah,
the
other than
doctors in the
20s.
20s aren't shit.
We don't
Like,
we
they
don't
can- they
have
can
shit for
heal stuff.
fucking medical use. What are we gonna do? Like
We could do this. You know what the doctors in the 20s would do? They'd give them a splint and give them some morphine, which is exactly what we can do.
that's.
That's first aid. That's all they know.
Do you have morphine on you? Is
I don't have casual. I mean, I got some ayahuasca.
I can get some.
still.
I can easily get some morphine, dog. I can go right now. I can go down to the corner and get some. Just kidding, Derek. I don't know. I don't know anything about morphine. Briscoe does though. He's from Texas.
those Texas people know all about morphine.
So
You
yeah,
got to do
I didn't
you got to
say
do
that.
something to be able to live.
I
in
wanna-
that
I-
Texas state,
I-
right? That's
I'm going to the hospital.
Son of a beast.
You don't have to,
Yeah,
I can
no,
go by
alright.
myself, man. Doesn't matter.
Hobos don't like hospitals either.
Yeah, hobos also.
but they kind of want to be able to walk, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'm already in a
walking's
dog
pretty
eat dog
important.
streets out here, and now I'm missing a limb. Like, come on.
Man,
Do we
I'm
know?
playing on-
Hey, do any of us? Does the professor know a doc? Ange, professionally, do you know an actual doctor that we could like discreetly go to rather than going to the goddamn hospital?
he's a
you
he's a
know,
vet.
Been
Even a vet.
last 40 years playing these games, we've never once gone to the damn hospital.
I know. That's what I know. Eh? I'm trying to conserve our traditional values here.
I'll drink to that.
We never went to a goddamn hospital, and we never will.
Yeah, God
Not
damn
if
it.
I have anything to say
What
about
the
it.
hell's going on here? What
Who the hell
how-
goes to a hospital?
where did I go? I got high and suddenly we're going to the
I
hospital.
feel like you guys are like, you got to remember that I don't really have information to give them. Like, I'm a crazy hobo, man. Like, what's your name? I'm like, I could just go in there and speak gibberish, but they're still gonna patch me up at least. Like,
No,
I
they
mean,
won't.
you're being real
Maybe.
paranoid right now. You know, you just smoked some weed. You're being real paranoid.
No, what I'm saying is,
The only sober mind here wants to go to goddamn hospital.
That's
Derek's
the
talking about
problem,
shawarma from 2 weeks ago.
Why we
so-
never went to the hospital? We went up
what I'm saying is in the 20s, a hobo that wants to go into the hospital and get taken care of because of a twisted ankle. You know,
It's not a twin. It is a broken bone.
I know that's the reality situation, but like the other reality is
brain, all right?
what the
Come on.
bastards in the hospital who don't like hobos say it is.
That's it, Briscoe. Give me your ankle.
We didn't serve you kind. You hobo. Well, that's when the Angel his big old credit rating to come in.
I'm going back to our shameless plug intermission screen.
Oh my
This is your
God.
hotel room from now on.
I don't know what to do. I'm just
Hospital.
all right. We don't. Nobody knows a doctor.
Dude,
Right,
I
hospital.
Well, hey,
I gotta-
okay, so you all don't have to go to a hospital. Like some of you can go to a hospital and some of you can stay. It's completely
I
up to
will
you.
go
You
by
don't have to
myself.
stay
That's
together.
what I was saying. I will happily go by
I, mean,
myself.
I literally have just a flesh wound. Like I'm not damaged.
Briscoe's our driver. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
I
will
mean, I
walk
lost half my hit
yes.
points, but
You're
at the
also
same
in
time,
New York. You can take a taxi. Like there are options, y'all.
Okay.
If you
It's-
just start
sorry.
like I'm going to the hospital and you walk
It's-
out, I mean, it's not like we're going to stop you, you know.
Hey, I'm walking here. All right,
I'm
gonna
walking
get a
here.
cab. Hey, yo,
I'm stumbling here. That's
My question is, do you
Yo,
want
I'm
me
I wanna
to
be there
help
when-
you with
I-
first aid before I go?
I'd do
Or
an
are you just
accent, but it
gonna-
would evolve into fucking Bostonian, and then I get
Or are
called
you
out
just
for it, and I
gonna
realized the only
say that
accent I know is Bostonian.
like Josh is trying to
Sorry,
talk.
Josh.
Right?
Yeah, Josh.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Just interrupt him one more time. One more time.
Dude, I'm just trying to help. I was just asking if you wanted first aid before I left. That's all.
Patiently repeating it. Does
Are
anybody
you-
want to
Briscoe,
know?
are you gonna fight him on first aid, or are you just gonna take
Not at
it?
all. No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, then go ahead and give me a medicine roll.
I'll
If you're
help him.
trying
I
to
will
actually
assist.
heal them.
Yeah, I will assist.
No, I don't have. I mean, I can try.
Well, how are you gonna assist? Before it was like I gave the assist because Damien
Well,
could
what are
actually like tell you what was wrong.
Well, who are we? Are we working on me?
He sounds like he's working on you. Is that correct, Josh?
I'm working on Briscoe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll assist as best I can by standing still and saying, not mansplaining to him about how to do his job. How about that?
Okay. I'll let you roll at normal for that. Not disadvantage.
Not much of an assist. My assist is to not get in the way. How about that?
Am I rolling first aid or am I rolling medicine?
If you're just trying to
This is how we
stabilize
enforce
then
this
roll
guy.
first aid. If you're trying to actually stabilize it and give him HP back, roll medicine.
You can do it. I'll hold him down.
But you'd have to explain to me, like,
I'm just in first aid.
Damn,
Okay.
Scott.
yeah,
Don't Scott, man. You
you
can't
hold
go away.
on, you stitch it. It's not great. Like you don't feel super confident about it because I mean it is just like some fucking random string and shit that you found.
I
in
poured
the
some
hotel
alcohol
room.
in it first, right? Sanitize it.
Yeah,
Put some alcohol in it first.
You sanitize it a little bit. You stitch it together. You like shred a little like pillowcase and kind of wrap it around there to kind of keep it from bleeding through. And it looks good.
Not bad for a drunk hobo.
But it's I mean it's not professionally done, but I mean it's a pretty decent job. Like it's a good stitch fix.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Now I'm going to the hospital. I'm leaving my machete here because I probably shouldn't take it to the hospital.
Well, he goes down to urgent care. I sit up and I say, let's go. I don't know what to do at this point.
Pause
for
for
Josh.
dramatic effect.
Well, it's just we have a few places that we have to go, like with everyone, and
Yeah, we
we're
gotta
gonna
wait.
like stick together with as a party. So wait
You
till
just tell me where to meet you. I don't imagine.
Maybe
there'll
I'll
be a
just
long
go-
I
maybe
stay.
I'll
would
do
say
it.
we should still go back to
No,
like everyone
when
meet
we-
back and I go get
when we
my
go to the
camera.
hospital-
Sorry.
You go. I just want to know about hit point. Like, if we go to the hospital, are we going to get hit points healed?
Yes, because that is professional recovery.
All right, I'm actually going to go to the hospital. I don't feel
I'm
so good,
ripping his
even after
stitches
the
out.
first aid.
Ripping his stitches out like you.
No, we're
son of a
going.
bitch.
We're going. I'm helping you. I'm going to let you
Oh,
help me. with
man.
your
I'm
first
taking
aid.
that same machete and cutting those goddamn stitches right back open.
There's no
So you
stitches.
have-
It was just a bandit.
Whatever.
So we have those two going to the hospital. I'm gonna go to the store and get a new camera, and then like kind of like everyone meet back at Briscoe's apartment. Then we decide as far as pretty much hitting the clues that we have, going to the locations that we have. We got the bar. We can go in there like Jack Burton style, raining cats and dogs.
Man, you going to the hospital now?
Honestly,
How the turntables have turned.
I think the number one thing we should do is Harvard. We should find out what he was looking for at Harvard.
Yep, and that's just pretty much reaching out to that guy.
That'll inform
and-
that'll inform everything else, right?
So we should go there first and then
Agreed.
go to the hospital.
No, not go there. We should. Well, we can go there
together.
Contact her. We could call her.
Or I guess so on the way after I pick up my new camera, then on the way, like Casper and I can actually go to the library while you guys are at the hospital. And then we meet back at Briscoe's place.
All right. I'm down with that.
That sounds
Josh
like a
now will
plan.
be very little use at Harvard University. So
Yeah, no,
take
he'd
the
be great
professor
there.
And you guys
the high
and
society-
you guys kind of stink, so you guys got to
Yeah,
do something
exactly.
about
We'll
that.
go to the hospital.
Nah,
Josh is gonna be
okay.
the whole time
So-
all the way down there,
Case.
even though he's blue.
Just
The two bruisers are
He's
going to
rated
the
by Blue
hospital,
Man Group.
and the two nerds are going to Harvard. Sorry,
Yep.
Harvard.
Good luck, nerd.
Chad.
Don't get in a fight. You guys are going to be in trouble.
It's a library. Everyone's
Okay.
quiet in a library.
Don't worry, you guys can catch us up there.
We're relaxing. We're in our repose.
You guys are going to the hospital. Never has this happened.
This is me. This is my only gripe about Foundry is I can't split scenes. So like I can't send like two of you to the hospital and like just show you a picture and be like, this is what you get to stare at for the next like however long it takes me to get through the other party.
You could just link that image into a yet another journal entry, and then, well, I see what you're saying. Never mind.
There we go. There's
Okay,
there's a plan.
so
We got
you
this.
guys, you go to the hospital. It's like reasonably busy. I mean, it is. This is not in New York, and I have no idea where this fucking hospital is, but it is reasonably busy. There is a lot of people. There's enough like staff to kind of like grab you guys and kind of like usher you in and kind of check to see what's going on. So when they ask you what happened, specifically about the shoulder and the ankle, what are your stories?
We were just walking down the road. Some fucking crazy African motherfuckers went driving down the road and knocked me down, and I sliced myself on a piece of trash.
And Damien got
friends
cereal
there have
crushed.
Josh
He
can
was
make
walking down the road, and some huge freaking guy dropped out of the third story of the hotel right on top of him,
Crushed him to death.
crushing his hip bone straight out his ass and then through his ankle.
Josh, what is your story?
How I broke my ankle and
I just told you what
and it hurt.
Well, are you actively trying to? Are you even worried about your shoulder, or are you just worried about the ankle?
more ankle than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, dislocated shoulders.
So what would your story be?
Got into a fight with another hobo over a delicious ash shawarma, and he broke my ankle. He broke my ankle over it. I didn't get the shawarma. I don't know what he looked like. He was kind
the
of
ultimate.
It was the heat of the moment. It was a heat of the moment thing, you know.
Roll me
Have you heard the
persuasion.
tragedy? Have you heard
Well,
the
you what?
tragedy of Darth Josh?
Give me persuasion or fast talk.
Don't.
Persuasion.
You know what? I'll even give you charm as well.
Wouldn't the hospital expect the hobo to lie about his injuries?
You got that one
How the
nerd
hell's persuasion?
having such a bad day.
Oh, persuade.
Persuade.
Let you win.
You said persuade or charm or fast talk.
Yeah, anything but
Boys.
intimidate, essentially. Zeke, I'm gonna let you have that because in the 20s they're totally fucking racist, so they're probably like, "Oh yeah, that story totally checks out."
Me.
They eyeball you like they know you're lying, but they
Did
also
I mention the
don't.
hobo was
I'm
black,
white.
by the way?
You're not black? Are you black?
No, the hobo that
I'm
beat me
black.
up. The hobo that
Yeah,
beat me up.
black.
After I see Briscoe lie, I'll be like, oh, by the
Why
way.
didn't you tell me I was black?
Yep, but you
I
didn't
fucking
know.
hate that I explained that because that's a card you guys are going to use from now on. And I was like, oh, God damn it. Yeah, they know you're full of shit, but they also just give you that eye like, I know you're lying to me, but I also really don't care. Sit down and let's go.
Yeah, I'm stinky. Get me out of your hospital room.
Hasn't
So they
stayed in 5 years.
Nope.
they take you back. Briscoe, you're getting stitches and antibiotics and stuff, and Damon, you're getting your ankle splinted and I guess X-rayed. I'm pretty sure they have X-rays back in the 20s. I didn't actually specifically look that up.
They did, but they didn't have the lead vest or whatever the hell.
No,
So everyone
you're not
got
having
ball
kids
cancer.
after this.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
They can look inside you, but yeah, that's
Roll Constitution for ball cancer.
Oh my god.
Ultra fail. You get cancer. That's you're now carrying your balls in a wheelbarrow. Okay, that's
What balls?
smoking weed in front of a cop
Okay.
is great. That's
hey, it tells this thing says I lack permission to create chat messages.
Yeah, you do.
What? Chat messages?
Well, I tried to roll my Constitution. No, there's my chat message. All right, never mind. It must just be an error in the script somewhere. I clicked Constitution on my
Yeah, I
character.
was gonna
sheet.
say that's
oh
that's
no,
not
I
right.
clicked Constitution on Josh's character. That's why I did
yeah,
that.
that'll do it. Okay.
Failure. Thank God.
John and Casper, you guys are going to Harvard?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you catching a cab out there or
What time? Like, is it nighttime?
Well, I gotta go buy the camera
Let's
first.
let him answer the
which,
question first.
And
How far away?
You're gonna go buy the camera first?
yeah.
Okay, give me a luck roll.
What?
Yeah, give me a luck roll.
Feeling lucky there, Derek.
Pretty fucking lucky.
It's all
Man.
luck.
Pretty
Every
fucking
roll we
lucky.
make.
You walk down the street to a camera shop that you know that's like a couple blocks away, and literally the guy, as you're walking to the door, the guy is flipping the sign that says closed as he's locking
so
the
you
door.
make- okay, all right. Wait.
And-
Quick
And he
purchase.
just goes, nope, it's fucking you got cash?
Reach into my pocket, pull out the money. Yeah, I got money. Just quick in and out.
He gives you like one of those like, oh fuck, all right. Unlocks the door, opens it, and he goes, be quick. I can't even do an accent anymore. I do fucking I had Zeke in my head.
Come on, get your best.
Just
dwarven
just
accent
give me my
on.
just give me my quick click camera and I'm out. That's go give me my quick picks. That's
Yeah,
Kodak.
he's got what you need. You make a quick cash deal.
thank you.
He
That's it.
charges
I'm out.
you an extra like $5. No, he charges you an
Yeah.
extra like $1.50 on top of what the actual price is for making him stay open late. But
Nick,
otherwise,
Much appreciated.
what you should have
Yeah.
started, Nick. If you wanted to do the accent of that guy, you should have said to yourself, "Hey, I'm closing here," and then went from.
It'd been more like piss
Hey, I'm
off,
closing.
we're closed.
I feel like if Derek never gets any East Coast people watching his stream, it's going to be specifically because of me doing shitty accents.
No, it's because of me telling you to do horrible accents.
Right, and then you
apparently I'll
making
do
it
it.
worse.
Yeah, that's me. I make everything worse.
Everybody on the East Coast for us is either really bad, stereotypical Italian or Bostonian. Or both.
No man.
Hey, it's fucking Harvard here.
Yep.
Wait and park the car in the dooryard. That's
Fucking
Derek,
khakis
that
and
was
your
a
khakis
very-
and your khakis.
That was interesting. Whatever you just
that's
did.
that,
there.
that's from Maine. That's
okay. Oh, Maine.
We know a lot of people from Maine.
Yeah, we clearly are well traveled. Hey, West Coast, best coast.
Okay, so are you guys still going to Harvard?
Well, obviously it's late at night, so no, we're yeah.
Okay.
Next day.
Yeah, it's probably about like 9:30 in the evening time. Okay, so you guys are heading back to the hotel, I assume, or is Casper? Is there another area you want to go?
I don't know how long we take in the hospital, but when
No, we
we're
should be
done, I'm
good.
assuming we're just headed back there too.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you guys.
You're mugged.
You're mugged. Yeah. No.
I'm walking.
You roll into the hotel room about maybe 1 a.m. Briscoe, you're feeling pretty good after your hospital trip. You can take 4 HP back.
Yeah, baby.
Damien, I didn't actually deduct any HP from you, so you can go fight yourself. But yeah, it's about 1 a.m. You guys roll back in through the hospital. You're feeling pretty good. You both have some pain meds, and it's not like
We got booze.
Yeah, I mean, like back in the day, like right, it's you got morphine. Like you're feeling pretty good.
It doesn't stop us from drinking, though, right?
Nope.
I mean,
No.
Isn't that kind of the way the 20s rocked?
Yep.
Odin demands you drink.
Get some heroin and a beer. Or heroin dens were a thing. Shanghai.
Injecting that heroin that we got at the speakeasy, see?
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. That's how everybody in Chicago talks.
No, that's a nice 20s. Oh, yeah, that's Chicago 20s.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Bugs Bunny.
Put him on.
Bugs Bunny's from Brooklyn, though, right? Or is it Queens? He's from Brooklyn.
He's a mafia.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn.
Was he? There's a lot of grass in there for that to be Brooklyn.
I think
Or
Bugs
did
Bunny's
he
from
move to the countryside? I don't know. You're going to look it up. Anyway, is there anything you guys are going to do, or are you guys just going to take the rest of the night?
We need some rest.
sleep
We
off?
need some rest. We had an action packed day.
We rest up and get going in the morning.
Develop
Okay.
some film.
The night is. Are you guys doing it? Are you setting up watches, or like you just rolling to bed, feeling pretty cozy?
Just lock the door. That's watch enough for us, right, boys?
No, my guy is too paranoid in situations like this to just conk out. You know what I mean? Like,
You constantly wake up throughout the night. Is that?
yeah, my guy doesn't sleep well. He every creak and sound he bolts around. You know, he comes awake, and so just so you know, I'm
that's
as
fair.
alert as I can be all the time, and it disrupts my sleep.
Man. it's like
Yeah, it
two
could be
plus
that. It could
real
also
life.
be the drugs, the pain medication that you're on, in terms of you just fading in and out of consciousness and everything. But you don't sleep very well that evening, but everybody else sleeps like a rock, and you wake up in the morning. What is your approach to the morning? Are you just going to get breakfast? Or are you guys going to go out and do specific things? Like, now that you're all back in a hotel, what is your group game plan?
I wake up
Are
at
you
dawn.
splitting up again?
I wake up at dawn. I get everybody the fuck up and say, "Let's go to Harvard, bitches."
I'm feeling pretty parched. Let's get some
going-
food. Let's get some food.
We're going to Harvard.
No,
On our way to Harvard,
no
I'm
rush.
going to go take a leak. I'll be right back. You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty parched. I need my bacon and eggs. You know, it's
Okay. What is your morning routine?
It's
by
a
the way?
staple. You know, getting my
Are you
my
the guy
coffee,
that-
my eggs, bacon. Like I need my breakfast before even functioning.
As a news reporter, do you seek out the news in the morning, or you just fucking roll into the office, or like what is your?
Usually, it was just rolling into the office. My news came when I went into the office. So
Okay. Yeah, you get breakfast. Somebody want to give me a spot hidden or a luck roll? Actually, let's do a luck roll.
stop with the luck rolls. God damn
I think
it.
John's the worst one.
Stop with the fucking luck rolls.
He is.
Damn.
I choke and die. That's
Oh my god.
Tentacles wrap around your neck.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, the hospital food has a pretty shitty chef. Like, your eggs are not cooked all the way through. Your steak is
I got a bad case of the shits going on right now. That's
it's got some rainbow coloring on it, and it's overcooked a little bit. Like they tried to cook the rainbow coloring off of it, you know.
The rainbow coloring is not a magical spice, guys. Just saying. That's
It's magic. It sends you to the hospital every time.
Okay.
Look what you missed. Look what you missed in chat, Zeke. As far as what I rolled. Guess what that's
get
for?
those pictures of my ball.
No. Look in the Foundry chat. Look what I rolled. That what you came back to.
Nice, James.
Yeah, he had a real shit breakfast.
I needed my breakfast. Now I have a bad case of the shits. That's
not good. You're in trouble now while we go to Harvard.
You guys,
they don't like poop at Harvard.
You need someone to clear out rooms. Just let me shit my pants. Like that's.
Okay, so you eat breakfast. You guys get up. You guys start kind of walking out to the street. The news kids are out there yelling, "Extra, extra! Read all about it." Author murdered in hotel room in dead of night. So the story is already kind of making headlines and everything like that. And other than that, what do you do? Are you just going to flag a cab and?
I can drive us. Let's drive. Let's go in my car. There'll be places to park at Harvard. I have a car.
Roll for motor? No. Yeah, it's not a complicated drive. You've driven in the city before.
Oh yeah.
No, roll the luck.
No.
Refuse to roll luck ever again.
I refuse.
It's a pretty decent drive because you are going from New York to Massachusetts, so I mean it's not like it's a 20-minute experience. Actually, it might be, but I don't know about 1920s cars.
Only 4 times
there might be
50 miles an hour.
Hand cranked.
Yeah, Josh is out there just cranking the front of the engine, making it go.
0 to 25 in about 17.8 seconds.
We haven't invented brakes yet either.
No, wait. What
was the top speed though?
No, hang on. I know this answer, and I know what we can be able to do here. Give me a second.
Top speeds in the 1920s were just shy of 120 miles per hour. But that was extremely rare. The most popular car in 1920, the Ford Model T, which had 20 horsepower and had a top speed of 28 miles per hour.
No, I got it here.
Disregard what I just said and go with whatever bullshit there.
It takes you about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Lunchtime. Feel pretty lunchy.
There you go.
I'll get the lunch out and hand it over to Damien, who's getting too blue over there.
It's like, yeah, I'll say about like 3.5, 4 hours. So I mean, it's if you look, it's about noon time probably when you get to Harvard.
Do we get our Harvard passes? Do we buy Harvard passes now?
I don't know. I mean, you park. What's your approach to find? Who are you looking for, and what are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, we need to go to the library, right, guys?
Yeah, we gotta go to the library.
We could just ask. I'll just stop somebody on the street and say, "Where's the library?" Very politely, and I will try my best to suppress my Texas accent.
And where's the next bathroom? Where's the nearest bathroom?
Could you tell me where the bathroom and the library
is? You stop.
Donde está lavatorio? Damn it!
Shut the fuck up!
They say,
I'm trying to talk to the next person.
You're Mexican now.
I just now became Mexican.
Espanol, and they just walk by.
Washi is just like counting down time. What the hell?
You're not 100% true, but you kind of feel like they were lying to you.
Yeah, Washi like Spider-Man in the ring with Bonesaw. You got us for 60 more minutes, Wash.
Josh is miserable right now.
Yep.
I know. I'm trying to
Just
figure out
chilling.
what
What are you talking about?
Hey, hell yeah, he is.
The one sober guy. Sorry, Josh.
It's pain. It is painful.
I'm trying to figure out how to encourage him a little bit more.
Oh,
Hey,
I was
Josh, why don't you
gonna
why
go
don't we-
look for like a museum or something. That's what I was gonna do. While we're here, does Harvard have a
Yeah.
museum? Probably got a
They-
museum, right?
They love
Dude,
it
I
when
don't think
dudes
they'll let
with
you
belts
in.
around their ankles go into the
I
museum.
mean, even if they don't have a museum, like it's a pretty fucking nice campus. I don't know if you've ever actually been there, but like there's a
Something
lot of
behind you,
really.
Watch.
I go there all the time.
Something from the deeps.
No, seriously, don't wander off,
There's
hobo.
an-
We're going to
there's
the
an
library, dude.
eldritch- There's an eldritch monster behind you.
Tell
see
Coach to get
tentacles.
his nipple. Tell him I couldn't hardly tell it was a nipple because it was so bluey.
So blue, blue
I
nips.
thought it was a squid. Derek is definitely getting banned now. Can't
No,
show
you-
that on Twitch. Derek.
You got a cultist behind you, Josh.
You've made a bunch of students, and they are very polite about it. They tell you how to get to the museum. It's about like a 5-minute walk down a couple of ways, but you eventually do come to the library.
5-minute walk, 30-minute hobble on crutches.
Yeah, I mean Damien's struggling a little bit, but he's still pretty doped up. So like,
Yeah. And we got alcohol. You guys don't understand how well alcohol is the best pain dampening drug I've ever taken.
You're
Like,
talking
you can
like
you can just
three
drink
guys?
and you won't feel any pain. You're good to go.
You
it's the
feeling
20s.
anything?
I'm pretty sure Damien walked away with a bottle of morphine, just like
Yeah. Well, I'm pestering him for that. I want some
What?
as we watch.
You
Two
didn't want to go to the
rules.
hospital. I'm going to share my morphine with you.
Hey, don't be so bitter, bro.
Two rules. Stay out of my fucking Percocets. And do you have any fucking
I'm not
Percocets?
stubborn. You convinced me. You talk to me. And stay out of Derek's Percocets.
Why they call them Percocets though?
You're the professor, man.
a perk sets in. Oh my
Me
god!
perking up. You gonna be perking up?
Let's get up in this library. We need to find Miriam Atwright. I'm going to get right in Jameson's ear and be like, Miriam Atwright.
Shut the fuck up.
Miriam Atwright.
We need everybody who can read on the left side of the room and everybody who can't read on the other. You guys can't read, get it? It's funny.
First thing I do, I go in the door and I shout as loud as I can. Where's the bathroom?
Stop him. Stop him.
Everyone's like,
Tackle him.
shh.
Tackle him.
And use your whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap it at Derek's.
How did you get to be such a giant media
Brand
mogul?
new
You jackass.
camera. Here we go.
Like Elon Musk over there.
So you go into the museum, and it's like it's baller. It's very well put together. It is very expensive. Like you can tell the kids who attend this school are on another level of like they're not rich, they're fucking wealthy.
Yeah, exactly. The Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, exactly. But you like, as soon as you walk in, there's a front desk and there's a librarian behind it, and they're just checking stuff in and just kind of scribbling through a notepad and doing the daily needful.
All right, Professor, take it away. Miriam Atwright.
Miriam Atwright.
Yeah, you guys, you need to form a circle around me while I'm at the Dewey Decimal System
Weapons out.
terminal.
We're gonna form a testudo around Ain.
Yep, everybody facing out. I don't want anybody peeking over my shoulder.
That's right. Shields above head.
The grumbling of my stomach is just like echoing around everyone.
I'm gonna give him the flask. I'll pass him the flask.
Oh.
Drink this, old man. And shut the fuck up, Jameson.
Yeah. Yep.
Drink this and shut the fuck up.
But first, where's your shit at?
The attendant goes down the hall and to the right. Can I help you?
I think he's beyond your help.
Miriam Atwright.
Is he gonna be okay?
I do like a walk, but it's a style of like arching my back while I'm walking briskly, holding onto my asshole.
And
Like,
you gotta step in. Eric is gonna explode the whole library before we're done.
Get kicked out before we get a chance to do anything. You could be wrong, but I imagine
Excuse
explosive
me, sir,
diarrhea in
first
Harvard
required.
Library is not, you know.
I will step up and I will say, we're looking for Miriam Atwright. Excuse my uncouth, imbecilic friends here who.
What's best is that this place is a silent, absolutely silent library.
Yeah, and we're all whisper laughing and fucking.
Well, then Jameson goes into the bathroom and take it away.
Squeaky shoes and squeaky
Because
cheeks.
and we have Briscoe over there, who's the most articulate person that we have.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm
so
the
it's
one
like,
taking.
oh, excuse me. It's more like I'm fucking sorry. Like these guys, these motherfuckers.
A thunderous fart comes from the bathroom.
Fucking class, I swear.
Come here. I will politely ask Miriam or the secretary if Miriam Atwright is available. Yes.
And then another thundering fart comes from the bathroom.
Say we are here in regards to Mr. We're here representing Mr. Elias. Could you notify Mrs. Atwright we are here representing?
The attendant kind of goes, I certainly, who shall I say is requesting her presence?
We are associates of Mr. Elias, and we have information we think she's going to want to hear.
Yes, I've established that, but do you have a name?
Briscoe.
Ah, thank you.
From Texas. City County, Texas.
That's interesting.
City county, state. That's,
I'm from New York. Hey, I'm talking here.
Hey, yo. I'm talking here, Harvard.
That guy's fucking shit in there.
the guy's wicked smart.
He's not going to get any better than saying I'm from fucking New York. No, I'll just say I'm from Briscoe, or I'm from wherever I'm from.
Tejas.
Okay, so he rings. He picks up the little headset and he rings, and he's kind of speaking very softly into it, but you can hear him basically kind of say like, yeah, Miss Atwright, I sorry to bother you, but there's several odd individuals here that are requesting your service. They say something about I'm sorry, who did you say you knew? Or he kind of looks back at you and asks for clarification. You said you're friends with somebody?
My thoughts here, this is like outside of the game. My thoughts are like to snatch the thing out of his hand and just be like, Mrs. Atwater, we are friends of Elias. What do you guys think about something like that? Or should we just explain it? Should I snatch? Does somebody else snatch? No snatching. I'll just say, just tell her we are friends of Mr. Elias. And we have information.
Yeah, he nods and goes, oh, okay. Yeah, they say they're friends with a Mr. Elias? Yes, ma'am. Certainly. And then he hangs up and he says, Miss Atwright will see you shortly. She requested that you head to her office down the hall to the far southwest corner.
All right. Put my Tommy gun away and head down the hall.
I make my way out of the bathroom and it's like, all right, what do we find out?
No, I'm not. I'm just...
I don't remember buying one.
The image struck me as funny.
Toilet paper attached to that foot?
No, I do. I'm always packing my pistol, but I only bring my Tommy gun when I know it's time. That, like, you know what I mean? If I know I'm going to shoot and I need to survive by killing something, I bring the Tommy.
You got to buy one first. So we'll come to that one later.
Didn't I? No, I went to the hospital. You're right. All right,
Yeah,
I'll buy one.
You followed Damien's lead and got help.
Yeah, I'll get one eventually.
You went for the morphine run.
Well, I do have my pistol. It's hidden. It's hidden somewhere. I got a shoulder holster.
Are you guys waiting for John to get out of the bathroom, or are you?
I said I was walking out of the bathroom. We're good.
No, we're out. I want to leave before he gets out of the bathroom. I want to go to her office.
Try to pretend like you're not associated with him.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I'm good. I'm good now. Honestly,
where did everybody go? Actually,
we're good. We're good.
Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool.
You head back to the office. It's pretty small, but it's also very stacked with a lot of miscellaneous books and paperwork and everything like that. Like, it is, you can tell it's kind of like it's organized clutter. as much as that makes sense. But you wait probably like 5, maybe 10 minutes before a slender, angular woman with curly hair. It's kind of graying, like graying with a little bit of blonde mixed in with
What
it.
kind of woman, Derek?
Yeah.
Distinguished.
I mean, certainly she's very conservatively dressed. She's got those big, like, stereotype, like, librarian glasses. She's got like a necklace with 1920s fucking pearls. But she kind of stumbles in, and she kind of grins when she sees you guys, and she extends a hand and starts to kind of like hello, my name is Miriam Atwright. I'm an acquaintance of Jackson Elias to some degree. I know him and I had spoken a few times about some novels and things like that. I'm kind of curious as to what you what this meeting is about. Is everything okay?
Somebody else can talk besides me. I was getting sexually assaulted by my woman. I'm sorry.
It certainly looked like it.
Yeah, I did not consent. The whole world knows.
It is known.
Make it stop.
Aw.
That's so adorable.
You're embarrassing me in front of Twitter. Twitter or whatever we're at. TikTok.
Elon, think of Elon.
All right, enough of that nonsense.
She just stares blankly at you guys as there's
All right.
dead silence after she introduces herself and asks a question.
I will speak up now that I'll be like, hey, so how do you know Mr. Elias? I'm really bad at this. You guys, or somebody else who talks better than me needs to step in at some point, because I will fuck this up. As soon as I need to make a roll, it's going downhill.
All right, Casper.
But I'll start. I will. I'll just be like, so we are friends of Mr. Elias, and as you may or may not have known, he was killed last night. We were.
Yeah, we were supposed. So just to interject here. That's
yep. I step aside.
Yeah,
I step the fuck aside.
We were trying to meet with him to discuss pretty much our next expedition, because he's one of our expedition partners and everything. So, but in meeting him, we found out he has been murdered, and we found.
She chimes in with she gets a stone cold look on her face and says, I'm sorry, he was murdered?
He died suddenly, out of his control, we'll say.
From an acute case of being stabbed.
That sounds awful.
With an East African machete.
You seem to know a lot of details about the murder.
We were, well, I mean,
we're PI.
He's high on meds right now. Don't listen to him.
we were trying.
Josh, why are you trying to poop in my cereal, man?
That was good.
I'm not. What, dude? You're just spilling information out over here.
After spending multiple days waiting for it to after we all arrived in town and everything, we didn't hear from him, so we were concerned about his welfare, and we went to his apartment or hotel room, and we found a sight that we shouldn't have seen, we'll say.
That's awful. I had spoken to him not terribly long ago.
Yeah, we saw. So
I don't know what to say.
He did. We saw on a desk. He did have a note from you talking about some information that he was requesting from you, and you said that you were able to find. And we want to know what the information is about, because we want to find out what actually happened here to our friend.
he sought after a book.
What kind of book?
It is, well, I have to admit, I'm somewhat of I somewhat admire his career. He wrote very fascinating novels based upon various death cults.
Yep, a lot of them include pretty much, escapades about me as well, obviously, because, we go way back, and I'm pretty much like the most important man here, so, you just gotta don't listen to these guys.
What was your name again?
I'm John Jameson. I
give me a lot.
Hey, what was the name of the book?
No, fuck. No.
Wait, before you roll that, what was the name of the book? What was the name of the book about Peru that he wrote? Was it like From the Depths of Peru or something like that?
No, that was just me making a Paddington Bear reference.
He wrote. There was a book though. You told us. I remember.
If you go to People of Interest, there is a section for Jackson Elias, and it's got a listing of all his books and when they were published.
Hungry Dead. I'm going to ask her, have you heard of a book called The Hungry Dead? Yeah, that was us.
I have fascinating about Peru.
I'll tell her that was us.
Oh.
He wrote that about us.
Can I get that?
I want to know what happened to him. He was our good friend. Maybe
Briscoe was the Hungry Dead.
No, damn it. Shut up, James.
She's a little caught off guard in terms of like, okay, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, so he was interested in a book entitled Africa's Death Sex.
Necrophilia.
That sounds like your department, James.
So wait. Yeah, it is.
So I'm not familiar as far as the necrophilia. I'm gonna bring in my expert, Casper, the necrophilia expert.
Professor Death Sex, get over here.
Yep. Don't you worry. Hold on.
It's SECTS. You know what? It doesn't.
This is why I wear the hat.
I honest to God thought he said meant SEX, Death Sex.
No, I knew it was a sect. Like, but as far as that goes, but I completely just like spun it around. Like that's
Death Sex.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God it wasn't what I thought it was.
African dark sex.
Death. Sex.
Death sex.
Death Sex. Cult of Death Sex. All right.
Necrophilia at its finest. Okay, that's
or something.
I was wondering for the necrophilia.
And Cthulhu, maybe even worse than that, dude.
Man, that's hard.
Yeah, so she said she describes to you the book, and she says, we were trying to find. I was trying to find the book for him, but it turns out it has actually mysteriously vanished from our catalog.
Do you have a register as far as like who checks out, or is it just missing entirely?
Well, that's where it gets a little creative. Well, a little different. The book, quote unquote, mysteriously vanished.
Could we see the register of who checked it out last?
No, there's no register as to who checked it out. I was in the process of retrieving it to place it on hold for Mr. Elias before we then noticed that it had gone missing. Although, while I was in the section where the book actually used to reside, I did kind of notice an unspeakable odor within the area.
Where?
Let me bring over my odor expert, Damien.
I knew you were gonna say. Bring in the odoriferous.
Probably nothing. It was a strange series of events. The request of the book. When we went to go fetch it, it was gone, and for some reason, that section of the library just had a very unspeakable odor to it. We'd hired a team to kind of come in and check for various things like pest control and
let's go look, guys.
things like that. but they were unable to find anything.
Let's go take a look.
Interesting
There's a big
style,
X
to
in
say the
floor. All we
least.
gotta do is crack the corner.
Hello,
of the
gamer. How
tile,
you doing,
go
sir?
into the subterranean.
Oh fuck, he went there.
Let's go take a look.
I like
Show
taking
us. I'll be
looks.
like, could
Yeah.
you show us where? Could you show us? Show us, please.
Yeah, certainly. And she walks you around the library and takes you to the section. There's nothing. It's essentially like a section, kind of like about occult things. I guess occult is probably not the right term, but I mean it's all about kind of like various miscellaneous like worldly like cults and spiritual ritualizations and things like
Do you have any regular visitors that actually come to this section?
that. To this section, tough to say. To the library, absolutely. I mean, we are a school, there's...
Yeah, I'm just pretty much wondering about the section itself, like if you have any regular visitors to the section.
Tough to say. I mean, people, we don't really have a record as to who comes into this section. In terms of checking books out, it's, we could search, but it would probably take a little bit of effort, and I don't know if we'd be allowed to disclose that information.
While she and Derek are talking, I want to just look. I just want to cast my eyes around and kind of do a search for anything on the floor, on the ceiling, or anything that looks out of place, or like a pattern, or just anything that my little weird paranoid brain might latch onto, if I may.
Sure. Give me a spot hidden. There is nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, it just looks like a normal library.
You're pretty damn confident. Like everything here looks very well kept and very orderly. Like it's meticulously put together. In fact, you notice that there's on a lot of the books there isn't even a lot of signs that it's like either they've been dusting the shelf, like the shit out of the shelves, or like people just don't go in this area.
What was the name of the book again, guys? Do you guys remember? Did she tell us?
Africa's Dark Sects.
Dark or death?
Dark. I'll pop it in game chat so you can have that.
I'll ask her, did he ever mention anything? Did he elaborate on why he wanted this book at all to you, or did you know him outside of just his singular contact with you about this book?
We had chatted here and there about various kind of occult mythologies and various things that he had seen in his travels. Like I said, I'm an avid reader of his books. His topics are very interesting. So, I'd ask him questions whenever he came to do research, and he'd be generous enough to answer some of his, explain a little bit about his exploits and the finer details about his investigations.
Did he bring up anything recently just about Egypt at all from your discussions?
Or the
recently, I would say no. We've talked about numerous cults throughout the world worthy of investigation, but not necessarily anything specific about any of them. Okay. One area is not terribly odd to talk about. Like no one area stands out. Egypt, mentioned as much as any other location.
So I'll ask Miriam. I'll be like, Miriam, can I call you Miriam? Did you
Sure.
Did you like Elias? Did you like him?
Yeah, he's a very friendly individual.
Because I really liked him. He was one of my best friends in the whole world, and I don't have very many. Now, he was murdered last night, and we're trying to figure out. He had information for us. He was about to send us on an expedition, and we're trying to figure out what he was looking into and who might have been threatened. And if you know anything, or if you have any leads or ideas, Miriam, we would love to hear them. She seems like she's into this thing, and I'm like, I remember like that book. That was about us. Wink.
He was always very guarded about the topics that he was going to write on. He was a little bit more open about things that he has written about in the past, or things that he had just learned about and was willing to kind of explore at a very high level. If there's anything specific, I'm more than happy to help you do research on anything, but I don't know if I have any information that
What do you
I
know
don't know if
about
off the top
East?
of my head.
What do you know about East
his
African machetes? That's
person.
all I
They're
got.
common in the bush.
Anybody else got any ideas? Josh? Ange?
Josh is like, I'm fucking done.
No, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. I said no. I was muted. Sorry. I didn't.
I wish I had drugs.
Josh needs some.
No, I'm just fucking with Josh because Josh is, yeah.
Zugging. I'm zugging position right now.
Dick's out for Harambe.
Yep.
So what is so like? I feel like we haven't learned anything from her.
Nope,
And
she was useless.
Well,
There's
we
gotta
we
be
know
something to
as
learn
far
here.
as what he was looking for, and it just further confirms as far as Africa, everything still is like from the information that we have is still kind of revolving around Egypt, in my opinion, based upon
Carlisle
based upon Carlisle's the African
Well,
stuff.
what does she
as
know?
far as
We
what
haven't
he's
asked her
looking
about Carlisle. What does she know about Carlisle? What do you know about the Carlisle group, Miriam?
Well,
Yeah,
it's a group of individuals that went on an expedition. I believe they originated within New York. I believe they had a layover in, what was it, England, I believe, was where one of the members was before departing to Africa. And then tragically ended in, or sorry, they headed to Egypt and then tragically ended in Africa. Terrible luck.
Thanks a lot, Miriam. I don't think she's going to give us anything right
Yeah,
now.
I
I
think
think we
we're-
can
I
use
think
her
we're
as a
done.
resource in the future, maybe. But right now, I don't think she's.
If you
Unless we're
if you
asking a
have
question,
if you
haven't
have
thought
any if you have any information at all that may come out, and I hand her my epic John Jameson business card.
She takes it and she's wowed by
Yeah.
the card stock.
I take a picture of her reaction to my card.
Just certainly, I'm pretty well versed in some of the topics that he wrote about. So if there's if you have any questions about anything that you discover along the way, and you need somebody to investigate some of those things, I've read all of his works and I'm familiar with a lot of the things he used for research. I'd be happy to help.
Ooh, even better. It's actually easy.
All right. Thank you for your time.
She thanks. She says certainly, and then escorts you back to the. Well, she goes. When I get back to my work, but again, let me know if there's anything you need, and then kind of vanishes into the library.
All right, now we follow the alcoholics leads to the bar.
Yeah, you eggheads didn't get us any. Ainge, where the hell were you, Professor? We're at goddamn Harvard. We have a professor in our party, and Ainge didn't say a word.
He was lost. He was lost in the books. He was just doing epic
Actually, I haven't
research
actually
about
heard
random,
his voice in
random
about
shit.
30 minutes now.
He might be dead.
He took my advice and he smoked and he ate a gummy.
Did he bail on us a while ago?
He said, since
50
Josh is a smoker,
50 milligram
3
edible.
times the
Okay, here we
amount.
go. That's
Just like Derek with the burritos.
Well, maybe that's a good place to stop then, guys.
Yeah, he gone.
so
Yeah.
so next
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
so
one of
so
our
next
players
session
just left.
next session we start out at the bar. We'll making our way to the bar.
Are
So
we going to the bar next session?
that's the next thing that we go to, right?
Yeah.
Are you?
We also have the
Oh, there
import
he
and
is.
export location.
Okay, so you're at
Or
Harvard.
the imports.
Where are you going?
So we went to Harvard. I say the imports place or the bar. What do we think next?
Where are those two things?
One, the Emerson
Emerson
well,
Imports?
Stumbling Tiger Bar, we don't know where that is. Emerson Imports is in New York.
we know. We know as far as the 10 Lantern Street. Where's the fucking map? Oh, I only have Rhode Island as far as the map goes.
10 Lancaster Street? Is that
10 Lantern.
10 Lantern Street.
Is that the Chinese?
That's the Chinese place.
The tiger.
It's the address that's on the matchbook.
Oh yeah, there it is. I'm sorry, not bad. Did we really lose Ains though? Like, if we
I just heard him. I think
he's here.
Yeah, I still think we should try to pop in. What if we were to go pop in? I just want to go to the museum and see if we recognize any. I don't know, any thing from our travels. I don't know if we'll get any clues from it or not, but I don't know.
See the Casper.
Well, I think the library is a better place to look for that than a museum.
Well, I can't read, so you know.
I need a picture book. Damn it.
Well, this is why we need the professor, and he was AWOL during that whole last scene.
Just calm down. Everything's cool.
So I'd say first thing, like the next thing is going. I would say let's hit the bar first, and I think imports is going to be our most fruitful thing. But we got to get the information from the bar first. So go to the bar, talk to the bartender, see if he remembers this guy as a potential regular. Don't say that he's dead. Don't say that he's dead.
This guy. Okay, hang on a minute though. This gal, she sent Elias a letter that said the book you require is not here, but the information you seek may be found here. Like, maybe we should ask her what was that information?
I thought it was about the dark sect.
Yeah, I know. But if she knows where that information is, shouldn't I mean, we're here at the library. Should we look it up with her assistance? Is that even a thing, or am I?
I could do the library use and use my epic knowledge of the Dewey Decimal System to find out.
Well, I mean, she said the information is there. So, like, what was he seeking, and does she know, and can she help us find it or point us in? Did we already ask her that? Maybe we did.
I thought we did. I thought no.
Yeah,
but based upon the wordage, we might have fucked up the wordage. But that's something we can still definitely check as far as because there has, like I said, there has to be a Dewey Decimal System catalog.
You were really stuck on that.
Yeah.
The shawarma decimal system.
I've been waiting for this moment.
It's like shawarma, but with decimals.
And you got that library use 75 skill. Put it to work.
Yeah, I have the library skill as well. I can do this.
So are you going to go back in? Okay, first question: are you going back in?
At least to see if I can actually find anything in this, but I'm gonna try to do my own research to try to find the volumes that this might be pertaining to.
My whole thing was that she knows. She said in her letter that she knows. I might be misinterpreting the letter, right? It says the information you seek may be found here in other volumes. I don't know if that means that she's just like, well, that book isn't here, but come and see me and maybe I can help you find something, or she knows what he's looking for and she knows that it exists in other volumes. See what I mean?
Do we try to go find her again then? Is that?
Well, I was hoping to ask her before we left, but it might
she already
Do you want to retcon that and go back to where you're
No, I would say let's try to do what we can to find her again in the library. It's like, oh wait, we forgot something. Let's
just head back to our office and be like, hey, sorry, here we are. The professor here has a question he wants to ask.
Okay. Yeah, she's just chilling in there. Yeah, sure. Anything.
Hey. Mueller.
Come on, man. You gotta at least play once tonight. All right. Never mind. I'll just ask her what I just said. I'll just be like, so do you know what information he was looking for?
She says,
your letter here,
based on the
whip it out. I'll be like, your letter says that we could find it here. So whatever he was looking for, we want to find it.
Well, I mean, based off the content, the book is somewhat based upon ritualistic aspects about African death cult, or occult behaviors and rituals. So one could deduce from the title that it is, simply about African occult mythologies. There's a lot of really deep, rich history with a lot of, African history in general. There's a lot of unknown in that region.
I'll be like, one of you library motherfuckers needs to get on this, because I don't know shit about library.
John Jameson does.
And come on.
Is there anything specific that you're looking to gain knowledge about?
East African.
Perhaps if you had
the dark, though. I mean, as far as the death sects.
The death sects, there are a number of, I will say, unconfirmed, meaning they're suspected of being death cults, but
Okay.
Confirming whether or not they truly are is something a little bit more in tune with what Elias was, dedicating his career to.
Got you. Okay.
Are you assuming that this is related to a death cult, or what?
What
gives rise to the questioning?
I think just based upon, as far as more the location we were traveling, as far as kind of what the Carlyles were investigating, meaning the area that they were investigating. It's like everything's kind of like tying around this area in my brain, and I can't seem to let that go. And I'm just trying to find out.
The Carlyles, their expedition went to Egypt. I mean, most archaeological digs, I would say, are probably focused heavily around Egypt right now. In fact, Dr. Casper here, also went on an expedition to Egypt to do very similar work. She gives you like the old, weird, crazy lie. Like, yeah, I know who you are.
Angels don't care, Nick.
I know, but I was trying to drag him into it.
I wasn't worthy of it.
He's gummied out, brother.
I missed it.
She says, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more of help. If you had any kind of information or symbols or anything that would lead me to,
could draw her the symbol. I didn't see it first.
We do have a symbol.
You do.
We do have a symbol.
Yeah, let's draw the symbol.
Yeah.
Have you seen this symbol?
Draw that symbol.
She looks at it, and she kind of walks back into the section of the library where she had taken you the first time, and she says, if I'm not mistaken, and she spends probably about 5 or 10 minutes perusing the books, climbing the ladder to the highest realm and kind of looking, and she pulls down a book.
Dewey Decimal System.
And she goes, fucking Dewey Decimal for the goddamn win. If only you had somebody in your group with a library skill. Face bitches. No. She says, yeah, I've seen this before. This was I remember Elias and I, when this book was first acquired by the library, we both had a conversation about this book. I had asked him to take a look at it because I thought it was interesting. And she identifies the symbol as that of one of a possible death cult that originates from Nairobi.
Death cult.
Oh, Nairobi.
Not to be mistaken with the death sects.
Not death sex, just Nairobi. I was trying to figure out how to get like a no robe pre-sex pun in there to combat your your death sex, but it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Nairobi was where the Carlyles were actually trying to get to, and didn't make it to.
Well, they did make it there. It was just that's not where their investigation, or that's not where their expedition was focused.
If we had
So-
if we had somebody who could look up library stuff, they could look up what the Carlisle group did. Or
Well,
do
we
already
already know that they initially went for Egypt, and
Yep.
then after they went through Egypt, then they
Just-
left for Nairobi on a particular time, and that's when we never got word from them after that.
Right. If you since you guys have access to the newspapers, I can kind of give it to you. But so they left from the States. They went to London to do some pre-game rituals and kind of get prepared, and then they went to Egypt to do the expedition, and then they, as kind of like a decompression period, they went to Africa to kind of I don't know, take a break or kind
Okay.
of do some other shit before they headed home, and that's where they disappeared.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
is there any further? Okay, so as far as when it comes to like the specific death cult in Nairobi, or suspected death cult in Nairobi, is there any other information about the specific one that we can obtain at said library?
She says, I'm sure there are. It might take me some time to do some research and be able to tie it back to you. If you can give me an address as to where to send a telegram, I'd be more than happy to do the research and drop you a line as soon as I can.
Yeah, that's Briscoe's room. That's BRI.
Don't give her my room's a safe room. Okay, you for official business, we use your address.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
was a
That's
professor.
fine.
You were
Yeah,
a
so I give
professor. You guys are
I give
legit.
him my address or Casper's address. No, I'll give him Casper's address.
I was going to say, are you giving... Okay, so...
We got to force
Your
Ainge into this,
addresses?
guys. He's not going to participate willingly. We're going to force him into.
I know,
Give him,
just fucking
give him
strong
everybody's
arm.
address.
Is this do you want to give your home address, or do you want to give your school address, or like a P.O. box?
Well, he has an office here in New York, right? That's where he was.
Yeah, at his school. What is
Yeah,
his,
it's-
I
what
don't
is his
know.
school?
Does he?
That's what I
Ainge,
thought.
do you have an office at the school?
Give us
Yeah. Thrilled to be here.
I was hoping that's where he would just
Good
drop
for
off.
you.
Yeah. Deuces.
Call him a man. Could you please actually give longer than a 5-word vocabulary?
They call me the monosyllabic professor.
Thrilled.
This guy-
Thrilled. What's the
Dude,
word
how
of the
do you
day?
teach- How do you teach class? The students are like, so
We're gonna learn something today? Yeah.
yeah.
Are you gonna talk more? Nah.
No.
No, that question goes unanswered. That one doesn't get answered. You gonna talk?
See, and on that note, I teach you self-reliance.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, that was more than.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
Oh, who put the cricket sounds in? That was fantastic. Freaking Derek's got a stream deck.
No, that's not me.
Is that Josh? Oh,
That's Zeke.
that's Zeke.
Oh, man. You guys
Oh,
are
good
good.
shit.
Damn, you guys are good.
That was my Ainge impersonation.
Yep, we
Alright.
gotta give them the old office address.
So she says,
Where at?
At BRISCO.
Briscoe Boulevard. I know where that is.
Yep. Texas.
That's
Deep
right.
in the
That's
heart
right.
of
That's right, Briscoe. Give him the old dick twist.
City County.
Uh,
I'll give him the old dick
City
twist.
County, Texas,
I'll
y'all.
give the professor a dick twist here in a minute. He's acting like a goddamn professor. You gotta
right,
either
twist
act
his
like
dick.
Indiana Jones or a professor. You gotta act like something.
Yep. You can't
All
tell me.
right. So she takes the address and she says, certainly if there's anything you need for me from a research perspective, drop me a line and I will try to get back to you. I will try to look into this Nairobi death cult and see what I can find. No guarantees, but I will do my best.
Damn, hope she
That's
lives
all
in
any of
there
us can
dead.
do.
Just to be fair warning, everybody who researches this ends up dead, but hopefully not you.
Hey, I watched The Ring. I know how this shit works. She turns around and leaves. No. Is there anything else you guys want to ask?
No, I think that was pretty much all we got.
Yeah, how do
we
I
shot our load.
shit out
Okay. Yeah, she parts ways and goes back to her research. She takes the little drawing of the symbol that you gave her and tucks it in the book that she was reading.
Let's head back to New York. Let's
Okay.
go to 10 Land. Let's head back and have a drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you head back to New York, it's probably like mid to late evening by the time you get back. This is probably where we'll stop. I'm just kind of curious, like where are you guys? You said before you were looking at the bar and the imports.
Yes.
Is that still gonna hold true? Is that
Yes.
the general consensus?
Yeah, I would say let's go to the bar first and then the imports.
Yeah, we won't get home till late, so we could probably just get home, eat some dinner, and then go to the bar. I mean, it's a bar; it'll be open late, and all the interesting people will be there later at night, anyways, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, we'll head to the bar next week.
Okay.
To the bar. Do we want to try to look into the? I mean, there was a DMV back then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we do.
That's a really good fucking
If
question.
there was a license plate, there was a bureaucracy that issued it.
I mean,
Whether it was DMV or not,
it could lead us to someone to go ask questions to.
I
Maybe.
I agree.
Yeah.
Could be another possible.
So so we go to the bar. Well, that's one for Jameson. Jameson uses his
at the
contact.
bar. We ride drunk to go find the new.
Well, isn't that a Jameson job? Like, Derek, you contact DMV or whatever it's called and be like, hey, Donald Jameson here. I'm investigating the story, blah, blah, blah. I need this license plate.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then we go, and then we go to the bar. You could probably just handle that with a phone call.
Well, it's going to be late, so it's probably going to be closed at that point. So we got to wait till the next day.
Tomorrow, yeah. So next week, bar.
Okay, next week, bar.
4 hours of bar scene.
Just to answer your question,
just 2 hours.
Right around 1914. So you've got a DMV that's been around for like 9 years.
To get
Man, fresh as a beach.
Goddamn socialists are going to ruin this country with their DMV.
Right? And it starts in Jersey where you're not even allowed to pump your own fucking gas.
I feel personally attacked.
You should. Wait, you're not from Jersey.
Man, we're not allowed to. We might as well be. Oregon's.
Get your khakis and stick them in your khakis. Oh, good shit.
All right.
Sorry, Josh. Didn't mean to bore you to tears.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
Ange, I know you fell asleep, but we still love you.
And Ainge fell asleep while he was taking a shit. Josh was just like, "Oh my god, I hate everybody here." And Derek, we're like, "We're having a great time."
All right, hang on a second. Yep, shut down the stream. All right, you guys take it easy.
Eric didn't have
Wasn't
a
that
beard.
I was a little tired, it's all. A little tired, a little no
Till
energy.
next time, these tabletop sessions run pretty much every Sunday, so we'll see you
After
then.
pretty long
Hopefully you guys have a good
weekend
night.
coming into today.
Oh, man,
I've had a
That's
long
fair.
3 fucking weeks.